heat they've been waiting for, dog. This that OJ, man. It's that 80s, it's that late 80s, 90, you know, Mike Tyson flow, dog. What's good?
Oh shit, biting the ear
Let's
off Tyson
go,
right
dog.
there.
Let's go. So yeah, man. Welcome to Coy Lee's Boxing. We're definitely back with another banger. We got our boy, man, Black Horseman Promotions in the building. And then we got
Yeah.
all the way from the UK, Dr. Blink. So yeah, man. What's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing today, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man.
I'm good.
I'm with the family, chilling.
So what's going on over there, Dr. Blick, man? I've been hearing a lot of noise about, the Callum Smith. I'm gonna jump into a little bit of topics over there in the UK. Then I'm gonna jump to the main topic is the Anthony Joshua with Deontay Wilder. What's going on over there in the UK, man? Is Callum Smith, George Groves getting done?
No one's too sure, but apparently, based on everything that's going on, George Groves does seem like he's gonna be able to fight. But if he's not him, it's gonna be Chris Eubank Jr. That's what I know. But apparently, George Groves is he's gonna be able to fight, and they did release some footage of him on the pads, and he looked pretty sharp. That's all I know on it, man. But no one knows for sure. It's just rumors that are floating around. Nothing's been confirmed, but I do know that Chris Eubank Jr. is in contention if George Groves isn't fighting.
Wow, man. Wow. So, I mean, I've been hearing a big, large outcry on, Chris Eubank Jr. Non-supporters. They're pretty much saying that he doesn't need to be fighting because he lost. I'm hearing a lot of fans in the UK are backing George Groves, not the superstar Chris Eubank Jr.
The way I see it is, yeah, obviously Chris Eubank Jr. doesn't really deserve to be there, but you got to look at it why they will put him there. If you're getting rid of George Groves, Chris Eubank Jr. is a draw in the UK. So in terms of success, in terms of still making that final really good, in terms of getting more people to watch, Chris Eubank Jr. is a good guy to replace him with. And if you're looking at it in terms of how well you want it to do, but George Groves does 100% deserve to be there because he earned it.
Wow, man. Wow, what's going on, Lawrence Williams, Lone Wolf, everybody in the chat, salute, man. But yeah, man, with that being said, man, does George Grove and Callum Smith get made by the end of the summer, man? Do they get made in we got June, July, and August left? I mean, does it get made then?
It really does depend on his injury. If his injury is fine, it's 100% gonna get made.
Or does Eubank Jr. seal the deal and get fit in?
I feel I'm confident that George Groves will be fine, but I just hope that he's 100%. But I do know that if he's like 80 or 70, I do know he will still most likely take the fight. But yeah, it's just based on the schedule of the World Superboxing Series. They want to keep that schedule going, so that's why they're putting George Groves in a tough position. Because they want to keep that schedule going because that's how they always do things. And it's all about them keeping that nice structure that they have going. So in terms of that, I do see George Groves trying to squeeze himself to be fit. But if he doesn't, don't be surprised if Chris Eubank Jr. is the guy to step in. He's the second biggest name to put in there. And he's a guy that's currently been showing footage of himself training like every day. So, yeah.
Yo, Lawrence Williams says Chris Eubank Jr. Is not getting that fight. They trying to push the fight to August. Shout out Dino. Dina. What is it? How you pronounce that? Dino or Dina? I'm sorry, Dino. Dino 84 says Groves versus Smith will be a great fight for the neutrals. Is that neutrals? What does that mean? What does he mean by that? Neutrals.
People that don't support none of them.
So okay, man. No doubt. My bad, man. I've been having a couple brain freeze, man. I got a lot on my mind. Excuse me, man. I'm here. Larissa Dana Johnson, what's going on? He said, what's up, Black Horseman, and what's up, Dr. Blick at Corey Lee's Boxing?
What up, Miss Johnson?
Yeah.
Yo, what's good?
So, yeah, man, with that being said, man, does the Usyk and Garcia fight get made as well? Somewhere near there. I mean, we all know that Coy Lee Boxing, this is a Alexander Usyk supported channel.
Yeah, I think that fight would be made. I don't see why it wouldn't. I like this the first undisputed cruiserweight champion that's got to be made. Like there's no excuse. It has to be made. Like I can't see why it wouldn't. Just let Usyk become undisputed because a lot of people are backing him, but I wouldn't count out Garcia. But I'm heavily confident Usyk's gonna take the straps on this one.
What's going on, Fort Bros? That's my brother Sherrod right there, y'all, with Fort Bros Rose. Wow, man, what's going on, man? That's my blood brother right there, man.
Salute.
You are a moderator now, man. Just so I can make sure I see you on there, Rod. You don't know what a moderator is, Rod, but the more you listen, the more you'll know what a moderator is.
Yeah, learn today.
That's so you don't get blocked for some odd reason. People just get real happy in here sometimes. But yeah, man, with that being said, man, you got other, issues going on in the world of boxing right now, man, too, man. You got Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez, and it's looking like it's not going to happen, man. What are you guys' thoughts on this, man? I haven't got on this topic in a couple days, man. I'm long overdue.
I'll let Black Horseman go first.
Black Horseman, go ahead, man.
You talking about the fight not happening between Canelo and Triple G?
Yeah, man. I mean, what's going on? Does it happen? Where do they go? Or do they go their separate ways? Wow. Mega $1 million fight not going to happen, it's looking like. And if it doesn't happen, where does Triple G go? Because last I checked, he's not as big as Canelo is.
Let me tell you what they've been saying. And this is what Suleiman has been saying. He's saying if Triple G does not fight.
Who? Suleiman on my show or
no? The actual WBC president. WBC president.
Oh yeah, it's two of them.
He said that if Triple G does not fight Canelo, he has to fight Jamal Charlo. He has to fight Jamal Charlo if he don't fight Canelo. They're pushing for him to fight one of the two.
I thought it was Devinchenko. I thought Triple G had to face Devinchenko. Now it has changed.
Now they're trying to. Now the WBC president is trying to push Charlo on him. They're trying to push Charlo or Canelo. So these people are trying to get him to fight tough opponents now. By the looks of things, I just recently saw it today. So yeah, they're trying to get him to fight Charlo.
Yep.
Wow, man. Smash that like button. As soon as y'all get in the chat, y'all, smash that like button, man. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed, y'all. Please subscribe to the channel. But go ahead, Black Horseman, man. How are you feeling about this, man? And whose fault is it that it's not getting made?
I feel great, and it's Triple G fault with his dumb ass. That's how I feel about that shit, bro, because they was talking all that talk, you know what I mean? If they knew he was dirty, they should have just kept it on the hush. They shouldn't have done a commercial. Them and Abel Sanchez got all cocky and wanted to just, celebrate that the man was, pop dirty.
Oh, and Lone Wolf. I'm sorry, man. Hold on. Lone Wolf.
Yeah, get your boy a wrench, man. He cool.
I thought I gave him a wrench last time. I gave him a wrench. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Lone Wolf.
But yeah, he cool people, though.
Man, I hope it ain't. If there's hold on. I hope there, because if there's two Lone Wolf, I've heard of guys making separate accounts.
You gave it to
hey, Lone Wolf, is there another you?
The Clone Wolf.
I'm like, yo, man, shout out to Lone Wolf. He is a moderator now, man. And like I said, man, I will be making some moderators this weekend, man. And like I said, man, just keep tuning in, man. You will be a moderator. Your day is coming. But shout out Lone Wolf. You're a moderator now, man. Dr. Blick, say something in the chat so I can make you one as well. But your time is coming, though, man. Like I said, these guys I've been knowing since day one, damn near. You know what I'm saying? So they've been moderators. Kassan was literally like my first guest, other than Ty Legacy on my live streams, man, when I had 4 people, in the chats and shit like that. But with that being said, man, Triple G versus Canelo is not getting made. Black Horseman said it's Triple G's fault. Dr. Blick, whose fault is it?
It's Triple G's fault. All right, Triple G, for the most part, in my eyes, for the longest time, has been a fraud. He's been
tell him.
he's been taking easy fights. His last 3 fights have been people that are 154 pounds. So I don't understand why Triple G trying to act like, yo, he should be getting 50-50. Like, if you felt like you deserve 50-50, why didn't you negotiate that for the first time round? Like, you can't just go, I accept this percentage. We want to fight again. I want more money. Like, I don't understand why he's doing that.
Right, so draw, same deal, nigga.
I wanted to fight Charlo and get his ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's what were we gonna say, Black Horseman?
No, I was just agreeing with you, man. Fight Charlo and get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? He been ducking. Like, he been ducking too long, bro.
Oh, see, it was too long. Was he says this, Corey? This is the same me. This channel is my old channel. I told y'all, yo. I know I be talking about my shit, dog.
That nigga said my memory's sharp on y'all, boy.
I told y'all, yo. I'm like, yo, it's no way, yo. I know my.
So he got two
mind,
different channels.
Yeah, it must be because he's saying this is his old channel, because he said it has been suspended recently. So I guess he's good now. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, you know, the Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. You know, Dr. Blick is pretty much saying Triple G. You know, Black Horseman is saying Triple G. I mean, what about Golden Boy budging with Triple G? Or do they not have to budge with Triple G?
They don't have to budge. They don't have to budge, because Canelo, whoever he fights, he's gonna make money. And you gotta look at it this way. Canelo's still in his 20s. So he's got plenty of time. He's got a long career ahead of him. Like Golovkin, he should be begging to fight Canelo, because at this rate, that's his last big payday for the most part. Like, there's not going to be a bigger fight than this that he's going to have. Like, that's his last biggest payday. He's 30. What's he like? 37, 38 years old. He should be focusing on getting as much money as he can and retiring, because him walking people down and him trying to quote unquote fight Mexican style is not going to be good enough for when he fights someone like Charlo, bro. I wouldn't want to be walking into Charlo's punches and shit.
Yeah, them walk down days is over. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Fanatic, Miss Boxing Fanatic, what's good, babe? She's in the building. But yeah, like I was saying, man, you gotta understand right now, man. It's one of those type of deals. What's going down right now? Canelo and Triple G. I think Canelo makes Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders. Does that make more than maybe a Golovkin versus Canelo? Does it make more money? Or because let's be honest, man. I feel like the Triple G versus Canelo has been a little simmered down lately, you guys. I mean, let's be honest, man. It's my personal opinion, man. I think the first fight had raves. I mean, we had to see this fight. This was a must-see pay-per-view box office. The second fight seems like it's not even pay-per-view worthy, baby.
No, you're right, bro.
I can see where you're coming from. For the most part, is Triple G's fault again, because like, okay, you said you saw syringes in his chest and all that stuff.
Who had syringes in his chest?
Like, yo, he said Triple G said he saw syringes in Canelo's chest, and how they were wrapping his hands extra tight illegally and all that stuff. He's been complaining ever since he popped dirty. So if there's anyone that's ruining the fight, that's making the fight go down, it's Triple G. He's ruining everything. He's like, the fight isn't as big because of him.
Did Triple G get the shitty end of the stick on the first fight?
Nah, man, that's the biggest payday you're ever gonna get.
No,
he's talking about as far as getting that draw.
As far as the judges are concerned.
No, I think a draw was fair in my eyes.
Was a draw fair in Canelo Triple G won?
Yeah, I think in my eyes, I had it being a draw. I had it being a draw.
Okay, wow.
Yo, because Triple G did do a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, this guy was missing so much. He was missing so much, and his defense was his face. Like all this guy did was just walk into punches. Like Canelo actually showed some pretty good defensive skills. He actually looked light on his feet compared to his previous fights, even though he's naturally a flat-footed fighter. He looked pretty good in that fight, in my opinion.
What about you, Black Horseman? Did Triple G get jobbed on the first fight to set up no second fight?
It was a close fight, man, because he started late. You know what I mean? It was all Canelo early.
Oh, the Lone Wolf says, hold on, in all capital letters, y'all, hell no. Triple G clearly won that first fight. Wow.
Well,
I wouldn't say
I wouldn't say clearly, but you know what?
Shout out to
I'll give
Lone
it
Wolf
this.
in the chat. Smash that like button.
That's a
and
pretty
please
bold statement.
subscribe.
Man said clearly, huh? Well, I would say this, man.
Clearly.
When I watched it the second time,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I edged it.
My bad.
I edged it for Triple G, but the same way how when I watched the last fight one between Badu Jack and Adonis Stevenson, the guy that faded and got clearly tired and was getting hit with most of the punches, I felt like, you really can't give him that, give the fight to him, you know what I mean? Because he was getting hit with more of the shots, you know what I'm saying? He was clearly tired, you know what I mean, and faded down the stretch. And I felt Triple G was a lot stronger down the stretch, So, that he kind of, edged it out in my opinion because of that reason. But it was still a close fight to where you can't really be upset with the draw. But it is what it is.
Like if I had anyone winning, I would have picked Triple G because he was the aggressor. But at the end of the day, it's kind of Canelo's fault because Canelo's always had this problem where he always fights in spurts. He never really fights at a solid tempo like the whole way through fights. He loves to take his breaks like he always does, and he never really had that great consistency in terms of stamina. He's always had stamina issues. He's always had stamina problems, and I feel like those problems are not going to diminish because he clearly can't get rid of those problems. But for the most part, Triple G was the aggressor. He did look like he was landing punches, but if you look at the fight again, he was missing a lot. He was missing more than he was landing. It was one of those fights that it came down to the guy throwing more versus the guy landing the cleaner and clearer punches. That's what the fight came down to, in my eyes, is how you judged it. We all know that one scorecard was crazy.
This Boxing Fanatic says you have to admit this is she says there is a reason why the judge scored 118, 111. Triple G was going to get the shitty end of the stick. Wow. Who did they score 118? Who did they score 118 to 111 for? Miss Boxing Fanatic?
For Canelo.
Wow, for Canelo, I knew it was the scorecards were off. I didn't know they were that far off.
So, Corey, like what happens is, if you look at all of Canelo's fights, he always had dodgy scorecards. Even the Floyd Mayweather one, there was one judge
even the Floyd Mayweather fight. Okay.
That was a draw.
Floyd Mayweather was celebrating. He had his gold shirt on, and they read off one scorecard, and Floyd Mayweather was like, "Yo, what was said? Yo, what was said?"
He said, "What the fuck is this?"
Boom, because one of them had it a draw. I think it was crazy as shit.
Hey, your boy Zanali Kasam in the chat said, "Man, hey Corey, don't scream in the mic this time." He talking about the other day. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga. He talking about that shit.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I got you, man. I'm good today. But yeah, man. Like I was saying, man. Right now, my personal opinion is, where does Triple G go next, y'all? This is gonna be a defining moment in Triple G's career that'll every fan in America that'll remember forever, man. And overseas, worldwide, where does Triple G go from this day forward if the Canelo fight does not happen next? Because there's a lot of hungry young lions that want all of his fucking belts now.
Okay.
Hey, Dr. Blick.
Wow.
Hey, man, this looks so familiar. This looks like Pacquiao when he couldn't get the rematch with Floyd.
Yeah.
And you left with a bunch of hungry lions surrounding your motherfucking ass. And you got to make a decision. Do you fight them motherfuckers? Or do you try to do some shit like go down, try to pick on some guys that's littler than you or whatnot?
He's already doing that.
There's nowhere to... Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he's in that same predicament that Pacquiao was in when he couldn't get the Floyd fight. And it's like, I think he's looking around, just like how he fought. What was the boy he fought? The Armenian dude in his last fight that we saw.
Martirosyan.
It's like, who else you gonna pick on? You know what I'm saying? It's even hitters at 154 that's dangerous. So it's like in your division 160 and 154, it's a problem.
Like with me, there is no way that Triple G is gonna fight a high-level competition fighter, like that's available for him to fight, and he's not coming out there with no L. He's gonna come out with an L at least, yeah, at least one. If he fights Charlo, if he fights Billy Joe Saunders, which I feel like he could actually probably he might do a decent job against Billy Joe Saunders. Like that fight ain't a stretch because Triple G is really good at cutting off the ring. If he fights Devinchenko, he's got 3 hungry people. Or even if he goes back to fight Danny Jacobs again, like he's got a lot of dangerous people around him in that division. That division is heavily competitive. Like he's got a lot of options, and in terms of winning, there's not really a lot of options that he has in terms of winning unless he's gonna go for people that are coming up in weight.
People in the chats right now are saying DJ Georgie Porgy and Dino 84 are saying Gennady Golovkin versus Charlo. How do you guys break that down, man? Wow. Is it that time already? Is it that time?
I want that fight.
Can one of the twin Charlo brothers get their first L? Wow.
Not against Triple G.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
It's possible, man, but it's small
whatever
chance.
you do, please do not sleep on Triple G. What if he knocks Charlo out?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Would you respect him?
Would you respect him then?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I've been wanting Triple G to fight a high level opponent for the longest time. If you look through his records, look through who he's fought, there's no one really that stands out. There's actually no one really that stands out. His best win, in my eyes, is against Danny Jacobs. And in my eyes, he didn't beat Danny Jacobs. So Triple G is still a good fighter. It's still possible he can lock Charlo out. But I feel like Charlo's too young, too youthful, and he's the better boxer overall. And he's got pop in his punches too. That's a tough fight for Triple G. It's not going to be an easy one. He can obviously win. Triple G, I can't count out Triple G in any fights, but it's always going to be tough against any young lion that he fights that's really at the top level.
I mean, do you guys, I mean, go ahead, Black Horseman. Wow, man. I mean, Triple G versus Canelo. And before you go, man, from what I'm hearing from my sources, right now, from what I'm hearing is what's his name? Is it Suleiman? Suleiman is pretty much the WBC president. Is pretty much saying that Charlo, is it Jamel Charlo or Jamal Charlo?
Jamal
Charlo. Jamal Charlo is next in line for the WBC strap at middleweight. And out of all the straps, they are next in line. I've been hearing IBF and I've been hearing WBA, but is the WBC a clear-cut first place mandatory? Are they in that position right now where they can put Charlo in there now, man? Yes. What do you think, you guys?
Yeah, the deal that they're putting Triple G in is either accept the terms of Canelo, which is probably a shitty deal, or you're gonna have to fucking run into that motherfucking lion, that motherfucking Jamal Charlo. And Jamal Charlo is hungry. He like bring him on, you know what I'm saying? He ain't scared of him. But I do agree with you, you know what I'm saying? I do agree with you, Corey Lee, that it's still a 50-50 fight, man. You know, Triple G could still come out on top, you know what I mean? And he could go savage mode. But we know Jamal Charlo's already savage, man. He's coming off a spectacular second round KO, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he's a big dude, man. He's a big guy at 160. He don't have he's had no problems growing into that division. You know, he's done it quickly. And I think that, man, you know, that's going to be one of the most dangerous fights for Triple G. But if he steps up to the plate and faces him, man, I'll give him all the credit in the world. And if he beats him, I definitely salute him. Like, man, he's the real deal at 160.
So you guys, hold on. So you guys will officially, and this goes for everybody in the chat as well. You guys will officially respect Triple G if he beats Charlo. Is that what you guys are saying?
Yeah,
absolutely, bro.
Do you guys respect Triple G now before you go, Mr. Blick?
Do I respect? Like, I feel like for someone,
if you gotta think about it, then that's probably 9 times out of 10. Oh, hell no.
It is, because when you look at his record, like Triple G is one of those guys that I want to like as a fighter, but he is so massively overrated. Like, I don't understand how this man keeps being pound for pound in these lists and all that stuff. Like, when you look at what he's done compared to other fighters, he shouldn't even be in that position for the most part. Like, I think he's a good fighter, and I feel like he should be fighting better level competition. Obviously, he has a chance against Charlo. My only issue is the guy's lack of defense. You can't be relying on that granite chin, because at the end of the day, the best chin is the chin that
will he walk through Jamal Charlo's punches like he did, Canelo's? Wow.
Wow. Jamal is bigger.
Wow.
Jamal's bigger, naturally bigger, and I think he has probably more power, man. More power than Canelo. And I think that Jamal is going to have Triple G on his back foot. So he going to definitely have to use some boxing ability. He ain't going to be able to just walk down like he did Martirosyan or a Kell Brook, a smaller guy. You talking about a guy who is visibly bigger than you, taller than you, and he going to be coming to you, looking for the KO. You know what I'm saying? So
wow, is he gonna be
I don't even think that's going the distance.
Wow. So let me know. I mean, I know a lot of guys out there, man. Shout out to Emmanuel D215, Georgie Porgy. You got Dino84, everybody. 100 Boxing UK. 100 Boxing UK says Triple G is old now. I enjoyed the hype. Time to move in. I'd rather see Saunders Canelo. Or you meant move on or move in? He says, I'd rather see Saunders Canelo, Charlo Jacobs mix it up. DJ Georgie Porter said, damn, good question, Corey. But who knows what this mother mafia's gonna do. Yeah, man. So pretty much Dino85 says Charlo is the future, but Triple G isn't out the game yet. Wow.
Good point. He isn't out the game. But he's taken a lot of punishment in those last few fights.
Has that punishment truly affected him? Has those punches from Kell Brook, has those punches from Rosado Jr., has those punches, little to none from David Lemieux. But has these punches that Curtis Stevenson knocked him good a couple times. Y'all remember that now? Curtis Stevenson got a good couple punches in, man. He got good, man. And all these sparring year after year. Does Triple G's next fight, with an elite fighter, could that be costly for Triple G now at his age? Or does Triple G vacate one or two belts? What route do you see him going?
To be honest, I can actually see him vacating the belts. I wouldn't even be surprised.
I'm not gonna say vacate, but if he might get stripped, he better do the right thing, or he gonna be on that strip.
Shout out Damien, shout out Damon, shout out Daniel, Timmy Diamonds, Gregory Wyatt, the Odd Fella, Larissa Johnson, Timmy Diamonds, everybody in the chat, man. Salute to you guys. Smash that like button. We are live. We got Black Horseman Promotions in here, and live from the UK, Dr. Blick. So yeah, man, you already know, man. We in here, man. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to know right now, man, there's a lot of things that Canelo can do, since we know that Triple G, could fight Charlo or Saunders, or he could fight likes of Jacobs. Where does Canelo Alvarez go? And where do you want to see Canelo go after this? If he does not fight a Triple G, where does Canelo Alvarez go? His fame, his fortune, and where would a fight be at, man? Wow.
The rumors are saying that he might fight Billy Joe Saunders, but I feel like stylistically, Billy Joe Saunders is the worst fight for him possible out there, because Billy Joe Saunders got better feet work in terms of movement. And Canelo is just so flat-footed. He won't be able. He will struggle to land a punch on Billy Joe. But what do you guys think about that? Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo Alvarez.
Well, he already stated in December that they don't even want that fight with Billy Joe. But man, Billy Joe will beat the shit out of Canelo, dog. I'm talking about he will embarrass this man. You know what I'm saying? It'll be probably a classic case of no mas or some shit. Or, he just embarrassed him like how Floyd did. Like Canelo don't want that work with Billy Joe. I'll be shocked if Canelo takes that fight. You know what I'm saying? But I wish he would go that route. You know what I mean? But I still think that Billy Joe would beat the shit out of Canelo, bro.
I agree.
Wow, man. Billy Joe Saunders right now, in my opinion, he could be arguably one of the best, middleweights. I know I know a lot of these middleweights haven't fought each other. What are everybody in the chat saying? Dino84 says, I agree. Billy Joe Saunders would be a nightmare for Canelo Alvarez. Emmanuel says Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo is a great fight. Timmy Diamond says Canelo can challenge Heard at 54. Does Canelo make 54 again? Does he go down to 54? You got Jaime Munguia, a Golden Boy represented fighter, the WBO junior welterweight champion of the world, man. So like I said, man,
I've heard rumors that they might end up trying to make that fight happen between Jaime Munguia and Canelo. Like I've heard that.
Soon as he won that fight, I was like, that's a possible fight. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, Jaime Munguia is a strong motherfucker, dog.
Yes, sir.
He's a strong. He's like a come forward. He's like your rough and rugged, all-star Mexican fighter. Like, what you dream of a Mexican fighter, a young, upcoming, possibly great young, upcoming Mexican fighter is what Jaime Munguia is, man. I mean, he literally mugged the shit out of Saddam Ali, and Saddam Ali ain't do a shit thing about it, man. He got
Why
shit
did you take
on.
The fight? Why did he take the fight?
They said Saddam Ali and Rozier, Saddam Ali's trainer, said they did not watch any footage on Jaime Munguia. He said line him up and we'll take him out. And what happened?
He got taken out. Well, what round was it? Like freaking
It was a 4-round blowout.
Well, he got drops multiple times though.
It was at least 4 to 5 visible knockdowns, and after that it was just a whirlwind, man. But like I said, man, Triple G versus Canelo, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Moving on to more news, man. I'm here, man. We're finally here, man. I'm gonna talk about it. Then we're gonna go to the Anthony Joshua saga, man. But you can see him behind me right here, y'all.
Yeah.
Earl Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford, man. Watch out, dude. Earl Spence Jr. said, you do not have a better resume than moi. I heard the Fight Hype interview, man. He was at it. He was adamant. He was adamant about it, man. He said that, Terrence Crawford is a good fighter, but Terrence Crawford does not have a better resume than me. Do you guys agree?
You said Earl Spence said that?
Earl Spence says Terrence Crawford does not have a better resume than me.
Well,
wow.
Spence doesn't really have a great resume. So
what he has to cover, really.
Yeah, so I'm like, for him to say that is just
I quote. They asked him, they said, what's going on? How do you feel about resumes and stuff like that? Does, Terrence Crawford have a better resume than you? He said, no, he doesn't.
Yo, there's one thing you got to consider.
He said, who does Lamar Peters? He said, he doesn't have any Lamar Peters on his record. He doesn't have any Kell Brooks on his record. Wow.
He wiped out the whole division.
Wow. He went to 135.
Like, come on,
man. 140.
If I had a,
guys at 147. Wow.
Okay, no, but
if I had to choose to have a resume with Kell Brook and Lamont Peterson, or have Undisputed on my resume, I'll take Undisputed, nigga. I don't give a fuck about what names you talking about. If I cleaned out a whole division, that's much better than you give me a few names. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Being Undisputed is, nigga, that's difficult to do, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he shouldn't be even speaking on resume. If he says, he can't match me strength-wise, he can't match me boxing-wise and my skill set, maybe, you know what I mean? Because we don't know who will win that fight yet, you know what I mean? And Crawford hasn't fought yet at welterweight. But, I wouldn't be bragging about resumes right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Spence still needs to get more good quality wins at welterweight. Of course, these guys got to get in the ring with him. But until that happens, speaking about the resume, this is not. It's a little premature to be speaking on resume for Spence, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree with that because when it comes down to it, yeah, regardless of where you say he hasn't fought, no, the guy wiped out. He beat every champion to get all the belts they had. Like you can't really fault that. Like when you become undisputed, you got to go through multiple champions to be undisputed. So regardless of what he says, yo, I got Kell Brook, I got Lamont Peterson, and let's face it, Lamont Peterson was a much find a big guy in 147.
Hold on, Dr. Blake. Hold on. I just wanted to find a good time to jump in real quick. Okay. I'm gonna read some of the chats off. The odd fella says he boxes. He says he was like, the odd fella was like, he boxes like a improved version of Margarito with the looks of Fernando Vargas, talking about Jaime Magia. Then the odd fella says, when we said that Errol Spence said that about Terrence Crawford, he says, pause. Miss Boxing Fanatic says, I think their resumes are pretty even. Wow. Miss Boxing Fanatic said their resumes are pretty even. That's what Miss Boxing Fanatic said, y'all. Take it easy on her if y'all don't agree, y'all. Take it easy.
No, she's entitled to her opinion. You know, but I will say that Crawford can say, I beat more champions. You know, just how Dr. Blick was talking about, you know, he beat champions, you know, multiple champions.
But on Earl Spence's, behalf, he did rate Terrence Crawford ahead of him on the pound for pound rankings. He ranked Terrence Crawford number 1 or number 2 with Lomachenko, them both fighting for that number 1 spot. And he said he rated himself a 5 or a 6 on the pound for pound rankings. That's what Earl Spence said out of his own mouth.
So does that low key kind of contradict?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
He said that in almost in the same sentence, like he said it back-to-back statements.
It was a hell of a training camp.
He's saying
he says that was a hell of a training camp. Dino84 says Spence is unfortunate that not many want to fight him. Timmy Diamond says Spence including the gym is including the gym too. He got TBE in his list. Oh shit. Oh, you're talking about sparring. Daniel Johnson says, hey Corey, did you say he places him above him on pound for pound? Yes, I just did. The boxing, Miss Boxing Fanatic says, I agree, Black Horseman. Timmy Diamond says, but he haven't even touched AM yet.
That's what I'm talking about. He touched the M yet, son.
I just still come out of nowhere.
That's what we're doing.
That's Danny Jacobs. Remember Dr. Blick? That's what Danny Jacobs said, Dr. Blick. DJ Georgie Porgy said 140, not a deep, weak division.
It doesn't matter, man. You gotta beat the people that are there. It don't matter about it being weak, it being strong. Like that's not his fault. He don't pick the era that he's in. You gotta do what you can do there.
So shout out the Cali Enigma live from Oakland, Cali, baby.
The Oracle, man. Get it.
The Oracle. And congratulations, you Cali, for advancing to the finals. I'm not gonna use any profanity right now.
I haven't been using any, man. I don't know. I was on live stream yesterday at the end of midnight yesterday. And in my last few videos, I haven't been using any profanity.
I said I'm not.
Well, no, I just said I haven't been.
Oh, I'm like, man, that loss was kind of tough, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, the Rockets took this L. I was already thinking about maybe doing some live streams with Black Horsemen if my team made it. They did not make it. I will not be doing any NBA live streams.
Hey, make sure go ahead and enjoy the finals, man.
Shout out Cali Enigma. He will enjoy the finals. His all-star team did make it, Dr. Blick. If you don't know anything about the NBA, they got 4 all-stars on their team, and they are not rated in my top 5.
Hey, how about this? Did you know about this? The Warriors are planning to make moves to try to go after Anthony Davis over the next couple of years. So.
Oh,
of course.
God.
Monstars.
Oh, this shit is crazy.
Hey, what's wrong with that? It's absolutely fair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can try, man. I mean, look, man. I don't know what kind of persuasion powers y'all got, man, but to get Kevin Durant, I mean, wow, that was just like, I mean, I think Kevin Durant was a little shaky with Westbrook. Y'all caught him in a good position of his life because, I mean, he was just like, we just got screwed over in a 3-1 that we were up and.
Dudes can't play with Westbrook, man. Westbrook's style of play is not conducive to team basketball.
Yeah, Black Horseman, that's what I'm thinking as well, too, man. But yeah, man, what we were talking about
player.
How can you not play with somebody who gets triple doubles almost every game? I don't get that, bro.
Doubles aren't conducive to winning. You know what I mean? It's fantastic to put up those kind of stats. The way LeBron plays is different. LeBron is a better passer than Russell Westbrook. He has better vision than Russell Westbrook. He's a better rebounder than Russell Westbrook. He's just a better player than Russell Westbrook. It doesn't mean that Russell Westbrook isn't a great player. Russell Westbrook is a great player who plays hard. His style just isn't good with he's just not conducive to team ball. It's just not. He can't move without the basketball. He's not good without the basketball. He needs the ball in his hands in order to be effective, man. No disrespect to Russell Westbrook, but it's just true. And he's still a great player. It doesn't take away from the fact that he plays hard.
Shout out Larissa Johnson. She says no enjoyment left. She says Celtics lost and the Rockets lost. Pause till next year. That's the way I'm feeling. The Rockets lost, and I'm on full pause mode. But I would, with everything, saying with all intents and purposes, man. While we're on this subject, man, fuck it, man. I'll get everybody picks, and then I'll switch back over to Terrence Crawford, man. My personal pick about the finals, I think it does go to a game 7, and somehow, some way, man, I got LeBron, man.
Hey, people saying LeBron and them gonna get swept.
I know, but for some way, some reason, somehow, I just feel like LeBron can will his team to win. A championship that is really, really needed right now for Cleveland. Because let's be honest, man. If Cleveland gets swept, we can see a big turn in the East, man. I mean, you might have LeBron going up west, man. I'm being honest.
The word is, do you know Brian Windhorst, the guy who's followed LeBron James since high school? He said that LeBron James is not leaving the East. That's what LeBron said. But there is a rumor. There's a rumor about him possibly going to the Lakers.
I gotta say this, yeah. Wilder just posted, on his Instagram. Once he becomes undisputed, he said he's thinking about going down to cruiserweight. I'm trying to be the first boxer.
Why? Marcelo's is there.
No, Marcelo's is at light heavyweight.
No, he just said.
Oh, my bad.
Now. He said he might go down to cruiserweight and see if he can win a title at cruiserweight.
Let me pull this up real quick.
He's just talking. That's dumb. He's frustrated right now because he knows he's not about to get
if mark my words, if the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder himself goes to cruiserweight, it'd be the worst fucking decision in his life because Alexander Usyk will hold all the belts, baby, and you don't want any of that goddamn luck, nigga. Let's go. The bomb squad would be bum squad.
No, you didn't stop.
Yo, shout out Usyk, man. Let's see what he says.
See when you get on that bullshit, Corey?
So look, hold on, y'all. Let me wait till Callie gets in. So listen, I'm gonna read off what Deontay Wilder just said, y'all. Listen to this.
What's up, boxing world? I just been sitting in my car thinking. I've been thinking about once I unify the heavyweight division, moving down to the cruiserweight division, taking over that division. I mean, there's never been a heavyweight champion ever go down in weight. I mean, just for the fun of it, just take over the cruiserweight division while maintaining the heavyweight division.
Why did this nigga go to the White House?
No one cares about the cruiserweight division. I'm not trying to be funny, man, but
what's up, boxing world?
I mean, what do you guys got to say about that? Is Deontay Wilder fully in frustrated mode.
I don't know, man. He ever since he came back from the White House, I don't know.
No, I feel like because in the UK when he weighed in that light against Ortiz, Johnny Nelson, like when I was watching the UK coverage of the fight, he said, would it be possible for Wilder to go down the cruiserweight? A lot of people were talking about, will it be possible for him to go down that low because he was weighing so light against Ortiz.
Shout out Dino84 says Wilder has too much time to think.
Yeah, because they ain't agreeing to fight.
What happened to when dudes can get titles and just stay still? Like just
Gregory Wise says obviously Corey Lee has been spending way too much time in the company of Suleiman. Shake my head. I've been saying Alexander Usyk was gonna beat Deontay Wilder. I've been saying that for months, dude. You must ain't been on none of my live streams. Gregory Wise, you must have missed all my damn live streams.
Tory has been saying this from the get-go, man.
You must have been missing all my goddamn heat I've been laying out, dude. I don't know where you been at, Gregory Wild, but you need to snap back. You got that.
Corey, let me back you up. Corey has been saying this since the beginning. I'm serious. Go back and watch his older live streams, and you will hear him say this. Me and Corey spoke about this. I told him that he was crazy because I don't think Usyk can beat.
Right. Every time he said the call drop.
Yo, man. When you say that, I heard you say that for Non's live stream. I was like, yo, what you been smoking?
Yo, you say no. Be honest, Dr. Blake. Did you see Fanon go live? He was live, and I was in the chat, dog. And I'll bring up username. This dude Fanon went 30 minutes on Usyk, dog. Did y'all hear that shit, dog?
I saw it. He was saying that you were crazy.
Yeah.
but
30 minutes.
Wrong, but you are crazy,
man. 30 minutes on his hour and a half. You know, he only does like an hour. On his hour and a half long live stream, he did 30 minutes of pure just Usyk talk. You know what I mean? And how Usyk is good, but he's not that good to go to heavyweight and all this and all that.
Here's my thing, Corey. I don't know how Usyk is,
man. Rangy.
Yeah.
Let me just put this food for thought, y'all. Let me just put this food for thought.
How tall is he?
Usyk is about 6'4", 6'5". Let me just put this food for thought, y'all. Food for thought. Alexander Usyk has not lost an amateur fight in years. He was the Olympic heavyweight gold medalist, okay? In the Olympics, okay? Not the Pan Am Games, not the European Games. The Olympics.
He beat up Joe Joyce.
The Olympics, okay? And he's got numerous records. He's got numerous guys that are in the heavyweights or in the cruiserweights divisions right now that he has under his belts right now. I know that's just amateur talk, and he has some fighters that he fought in the World Boxing Series.
Sean Porter beat up Usyk in amateurs. So amateurs, you know what I mean?
What?
I mean, he was probably about 13. That's when Usyk was really strong.
Okay.
I mean, Usyk 13. Him and Lomachenko been trained together, so him and Lomachenko went to all the tournaments together. Alexander Usyk has over 200 amateur fights.
Yo, I'm gonna put this out there. Yeah, you said he's 6'5", he's 6'2".
I mean, that's what they probably. You could say he sways. I said between 6'4" and 6'5". He sways between 6'2" and 6'4". But when I seen him up against Michael Hunter, they had Michael Hunter listed, I think, around 6'2" or something like that. Alexander Usyk drowned this guy, dude. He looked like a whole different weight class, dude.
But
bigger than this guy.
You're saying this, but Wilder's a big guy, man. And if you see Wilder fights better against smaller guys.
Reach, height.
Wilder against smaller guys, he fights way better against smaller guys than guys around his height.
I mean, all I was saying, look, the odd fella says 6'3". See, between 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", whatever his real height is, he's not too short not to, you know what I mean?
He's telling us. Here's the thing, though, Tori. How is he going to keep those guys off of him? And he gets hit too much.
He moved. He's the best mover from heavyweight to cruiserweight.
Dude, he still gets hit too much. He gets hit too much. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, we got to see, man. It's one of those type of fights.
Maybe that's what Wilder got his eye on, going after him.
No, I was just saying, they were.
I think they were in the Olympics together. I think. I'm sorry, Dr. Blick. I think Wilder and Usyk were in the Olympics together, though. If I'm not mistaken, I think they were in the both. I think they both were in the 2012 Olympics together. And I think maybe Wilder might have won bronze at super heavy and Usyk won gold at heavyweight. So there's a little bit of history right there. You know, I'm pretty sure they've seen each other in passing. And like I said, Usyk is on the rise. A lot of Americans do not know who Alexander Usyk is. And food for thought, you guys.
He don't hit hard enough, bro.
He's 14. He's 14-0, okay, with like 11 KOs, right? But food for thought, y'all. He's got 2 belts at cruiserweight. He's fighting his last fight at cruiserweight for all 4 belts, okay? It's rarely been done that anybody in any weight class can get all 4 belts. Alexander Usyk, if he beats Gassiev, he will have 4 belts, and then he said his next fight is he's going up, baby. And I can't wait. It's gonna be a barn.
So Wilder's going down and he's going up.
I'm gonna say this, real quick before you step in, my issue is, like it gets to a certain point where some guys are just too big. Like it doesn't, like skill doesn't even matter. It just gets to a certain point where some guys are just too big. Like I'm not sure whether he could make that leap. Like I feel like it's gonna be a very, very tough fight if he was to fight Wilder, because I remember watching what was it? What's his name? Isaac Chamberlain versus Lawrence Okoli. That fight did not go down to skill, who was technical. It just came down to Lawrence Okoli just literally just being too big and just overwhelming him with his size. So that could be a possibility.
They got a fight coming up too, don't they? Like next week on a Wednesday.
I'm not too sure about that.
Okoli got a fight coming up because I think he's the one that fought Chamberlain. They're both at
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Miss Boxing Fanatic, light heavyweight. She's asking Marcellus Wilder's weight.
You guys hear?
Light heavyweight. He's at 175. Miss Boxing Fanatic, 175.
That's a tough.
You guys hear today that Anthony Yard today said he accepts the challenge with Joshua Buatsi. So,
wow,
that's a big fight.
Wow.
That's a big fight.
How do you break that fight down, Dr. Blick? You're the UK correspondent. Okay. What's good?
Is there a contract signed though?
Yeah, there's no contract signed.
Exactly.
We're still 5 years away.
I'll accept it, but 4 years from now.
He accepted. That's the first time. Go ahead, Dr. Blick.
I feel like I favor Buatsi winning, and if you look at both of the records, it's going to be a very, very close fight. And what's it?
Why?
It's hard to say because Anthony Yard's a big guy. He's a very, very big guy. Like I wonder how he's still at light heavyweight. I feel like he should be at cruiserweight because of his size. He's like just a naturally big, heavily muscled guy. But I feel like Buatsi will outbox him. And win on points decision.
Yo, Daniel, shout out Daniel. He says everyone knows Corey's boxers are Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, and Kell Brook. Hey, dog, what's up?
Yo, speaking about that, Corey, I got a question. Who'd you pick?
Yeah, they starting to know me, dog. I like that shit, though.
So Corey, I got to ask you a question, real quick before we get back onto this. Who'd you pick with, Alexander Usyk or Tyson Fury, the one that fought Klitschko?
Ooh.
You don't need to. Why are you thinking about this? Why are you thinking about this?
No. Because I heard you say he fight kind of like Billy Joe style.
He's not by a mile. It's not a competitive fight.
It's like I want to say Tyson, but I'm like,
Tyson Fury stretches Alexander Usyk, bro. Come on, dude.
Oh man.
Corey got a contract deal.
That was funny, yo.
Oh my god. No, but
hey, Dr. Blue, that's a good question because it's a possibility now, man.
Yeah, for real though, it is. Yep, it is. And like that's another thing too, y'all. I'm gonna save a lot of my comments about Usyk until he gets to the heavyweight division because I could go on and on and on and on. Mm-hmm. But until he makes his
because there's a big fight coming up with Dorticos. Not with George, with Gassiev.
Yeah, Gassiev. And like I said, this all could come crashing down because Gassiev has that one hitter quitter in him. You know what I mean? He got rid of Dorticos, but I thought he could have got rid of Dorticos a little bit earlier.
I like Gassiev, but I can't root for Abel Sanchez, man. Fuck Abel Sanchez.
Abel Sanchez is Gassiev's
Abel's
trainer.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, I like Gassiev. But
And,
Usyk, if
they're
Usyk
calling Gassiev like the white Mike Tyson type deal. Like he's built like that. You know what I mean? Like I think his nickname is Iron or some shit. You know, Iron Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Iron Gassiev. I mean, that's his name. So I mean, you know, like with that being said, Alexander Usyk, by all intents and purposes, has both of his hands full. So we don't want to, you know what I mean, brag about fighting heavyweights before we get to the end of the road. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. Like if he goes up to heavyweight, his first fight should be against Tony Bellew.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest. When you're at cruiserweight and you own all of the fucking belts, what else is there to do? So he's going up. You know, he already said his own record, his own file. He said when he's done with the Super Series, he will be going up to heavyweight, and that's where he'll make his mark. I think his whole deal was to get a title in under 15 fights. He'll have all the belts in under 15 fights if he wins. If that being said, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna go too long on Gassiev, man, but I see the views going up, man. Y'all like me talking about Gassiev, but I want to keep it down, man, for a little while. But you know, my personal opinion about Usyk, man, I think he's a really, really talented fighter. You know, he is a little older now. I think he's 31 or 32 now.
He's 31.
But with that being said, man, I think he's in the prime of his career. And I cannot wait to just see him stylistically against some of the best heavyweights. Because let's be honest, there's heavyweights now that can make cruiserweight. They don't want to cut the weight, and there's nobody impressive at cruiserweight. So why go to cruiserweight? That's why a lot of heavyweights don't go to cruiserweight. All right, that's why David Haye went up from cruiserweight, because there was nobody in cruiserweight to fight. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, when you got 4 belts, the winner of Gassiev Usyk will have 4 belts. Okay? The winner of Gassiev Usyk will have 4 belts. There is no more deciding who's the best at cruiserweight. Therefore, at the end of that tournament, it is only fair and it's only right for the winner to go up. I think Gassiev will be another good heavyweight as well. You know what I mean? But my personal opinion is I can't wait to see it. I think Alexander Usyk does great things in the heavyweight division. And I'm going to end it.
But Corey, what's up? What's wrong with dudes standing and defending for a good period of time with all the belts? Because it seemed like lately when guys unified, the immediate thing they do is go up.
Well, see, I think I'm going to be honest with you guys before I wrap it up with this whole Usyk shit. The whole Alexander Usyk shit, from what I was been reading and shit, you know, early on in my, you know, studying Usyk like 2-3 years ago, you know, when he came out of Olympics and shit like that, this was a type of a building block for him. You know what I mean? He knew he wasn't going to get an official title shot at heavyweight coming straight out of the Olympics, you know. And mind you, before I say anything else about Usyk, Alexander Usyk is a god. Okay, and I'm not exaggerating about this. Alexander Usyk is a god in the Ukraine, man. I'm being honest with you guys. You walk into the Ukraine airport, there's 50, 60-foot flags with his name on it. He has statues in Ukraine. The guy's a god. I'm sorry that you guys don't know about him, but I'm being honest. The guy's the real deal. He's the goods. Trust me. He's stamped. All right. Now, with that being said, this was pretty much of a guessing game to see how he does in cruiserweight, because you know, he was going to go up to heavyweight, but like I said, he knew that he wasn't going to get an eventual title shot. You know, when he turned pro, I think it was in 2014, 2013. You know, Klitschko was the heavyweight champion, I think, and he is promoted by Klitschko. Alexander Usyk is promoted by K2 Promotions. Okay, so there has been Emmanuel Stewart has said on air that Alexander Usyk is going to be a great fighter in years to come. You just wait. Oh, Emmanuel Stewart said that shit himself. And on top of that, not even a prime, but a Klitschko before he fought Tyson Fury. Alexander Usyk gave Klitschko a black eye, knocked him down, and showed heart in that sparring session. Therefore, Alexander Usyk got signed by K2 Promotions for the sparring sessions he gave Klitschko. Alexander Usyk at one point in time was his number one sparring partner.
Hey, Corey, Emmanuel Stewart also said,
cruiserweight. He was
Spence also said that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury were going to be the best two heavyweights too. So that means that Usyk wasn't going to be up there dominating those two. He picked Wilder and Tyson Fury to be the top two guys at heavyweight.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I ain't trying to go too hard on Usyk, man. I almost lost my breath. I'm being honest. I mean, y'all brought it out of me today, man. I like talking about it, but I like talking about him on other shows, man. Because I know you guys already know I like Usyk, man. Like I said, man, I can't wait. This World Boxing Series,
And you know, it's time for us though. Well, we need to move on. When we get a chance to move to another topic, let's start talking about Jeff Horn. And let's start talking about Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford, man. I mean,
yeah, we can talk about him next. But since we're on the heavyweight division, it's only fair and it's only right, y'all. The topic we've all been waiting for.
Anthony Joshua, bro.
Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. And here's the kicker. And Eddie Hearn, because he's part of the bullshit. You know, with that being said, man, what do you guys think about it all, man? I mean, are we anywhere closer than we were, say, 1 month ago?
He's fighting Povetkin in my eyes. I already see that fight happening. He's fighting Povetkin in Russia, man.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. D said Real Talk Cali. DJ Georgie Porter said Emmanuel Rip, RIP, great legendary bot trainer. You know what I'm saying? So yep, that's all good. Rip, yep.
And so when it comes to Joshua, one of the reasons I stopped talking about it because I don't want to give Anthony Johnson any publicity. I think that Anthony Johnson is gay. I think that he's going to come out the closet fairly soon. He's been hanging around Eddie Hearn.
Who's going to come out of the closet? Who's going to come out of the closet? What are you talking about, dude?
Anthony Johnson. Do you know the fighter, the heavyweight champion out of the UK, Anthony Johnson? Yeah, that guy. And that Anthony Johnson.
For all intents and purposes, if Anthony Johnson or Joshua is gay, I've seen some of the most gayest dudes in America beat the shit out of a straight dude. Beat the shit. I'm just being honest, you guys. I don't know how to turn this.
Nobody up though. Johnson scared of water.
Man.
So Anthony Johnson, which is why he got 1,000 excuses. Anthony Johnson's never going to fight Deontay Wilder ever. I'm not until he feels like Deontay Wilder's old and slowed down. If Deontay Wilder lost to, let's say he lost to Dominic Brazil, Anthony Johnson would give Dominic Brazil an offer, and as soon as before Wilder can even hit the canvas, I guarantee you, he's willing to come to America to fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller, but he won't come to America for $50 million guaranteed with the 50-50 on the back end to fight Deontay Wilder. What kind of a coward is that, man? Dude's a coward. So, I mean, I think it's time. I think everybody's been way too soft on this dude. This dude should not be treated like some type of a champion. I used to like Anthony Johnson, but I don't like Anthony Johnson anymore. Anthony Johnson doesn't deserve to be treated like a champion. I can't believe that this dude has 3 belts, the way he's acting. It's sad, man. This dude is 6'6", 250 pounds and acting like a chump, man. I can't show any kind of respect to this dude. I never will until he signs to fight Deontay Wilder. I know it's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen this next fight. And here's the thing. I hope Povetkin's team waits. Just waits because Eddie Hearn and Anthony Johnson have no intention to fight Deontay Wilder whatsoever. They're trying to give the illusion that they're trying to make this fight and that it's Wilder giving a hard time. Which is why Eddie Hearn has said that Deontay Wilder doesn't want to fight in the UK. We just heard Deontay Wilder said it just a couple of days ago that he'll fight in the UK for 40%. And they said no. So there's no amount of money that's going to make them fight Deontay Wilder. They don't want to fight him. They don't. They're afraid of the fight. Eddie Hearn has already said it's a massive risk. You've seen all these fighters come out here telling them not to fight him, and commentators, trainers saying that they shouldn't fight Deontay Wilder. A lot of people want to protect Anthony Joshua.
Hey, Anthony Joshua. What's going to end up happening, bro? Hey, Kelly, what's going to end up happening is the same situation that happened with Pacquiao. How Pacquiao avoided that $40 million from Floyd. Yep. It's going to take him getting knocked the fuck out. And then he's going to be trying to scream and beg for that motherfucking fight. And then, you know what I'm saying? By that time, Deontay Wilder, like, I don't need you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's what he's paranoid about, losing all his American endorsements. But for some reason, like, Anthony Joshua, his fans in the UK, I don't think that the UK fans will completely abandon this guy. I mean, even if he lost, I think he would still have some fans. UK fans are more loyal than American, man. Here in America, they kind of hard on you. But I think Anthony Joshua,
juice, bro.
Yeah, I think you think he's on the juice. I think he's just scared, man. Dude is clearly scared to me.
That's part of fear. He's scared of something. He's scared of getting caught on that juice. He's scared of getting his ass knocked out, or the motherfucker just go ahead.
He said he wouldn't fight Wilder until 2020 to 2019, 2020, or whenever. That tell you that he don't have. They don't tell you that he don't have no interest in fighting Wilder.
Smash the hell out of that like button and please subscribe. If y'all haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Smash that like button. We got Cal Enigma in the building, Dr. Blick, and Black Horseman Promotions. Dr. Blick, how you feeling about the situation?
Go ahead. Let me say this one last thing real quick. Let's say, because I still have people trying to tell me that this offer, that the $50 million was a fake offer. It's like, man, even though you show all these people, I don't have time for that. So if you're a dumbass fan and you still saying that the offer's fake, don't come to my channel. I'm gonna block your ass because I ain't got time for that stupid stuff no more. I mean, if you're gonna sit and try to pretend like the $50 million isn't real after Eddie Hearn has said that Anthony Joshua would have to take a pay cut to fight in the UK, you are full of crap, and I'm not got time for that match.
Go ahead, Dr. Blick. Let it rip, dog. It's savage status.
I feel like he's already gonna fight Povetkin. I don't feel like he's gonna fight Wilder anytime soon because at this round they're in a situation where it's virtually impossible for the fight to be made. Like based on
shout out Ronald Finkley in the chat, Alex Santos. Go ahead, dog. My bad.
Nah, based on their stance, it's basically impossible for the fight to happen because he said he's willing to take a pay cut to fight in the UK. But didn't he say a while back that he's tired of giving fighters bonuses, and where's his bonus? Yo, Wilder gave you your bonus. Wilder gave you that 50 million bonus, and now you still don't want to take it. So if you look at it from both angles, like there's no way that the fight can happen if they carry on being this difficult. They're being too difficult.
And he can possibly take home $75 to $80 million after the one fight. How could we turn that down?
Hashtag get out.
A guy with free bounce.
Smash that like button, man. We going in, dog.
The worst part about it is a guy with free bounce. Yeah. Like if you look at it from a standpoint, he actually has a chance of beating Deontay Wilder. A guy with free bounce actually has a chance of winning, turning down 50 million. Like I don't understand. Like I know if I had his skill set and was in his position, I'm taking that fight. I'm taking that fight. There's no way that you can turn down 50 million. And if you're saying you're taking a pay cut, you gotta give Wilder 40% because that's still taking a pay. Like, come on, like he's being impossible. He's fighting Povetkin in Russia.
Yo, my personal opinion about this situation, my personal opinion about this whole situation, you guys, man, is I really truly think that Eddie Hearn is kind of. I mean, it's no kinda. I'm gonna start with the kinda. I'm gonna start with the sorta, kinda, all of that. Eddie Hearn, for all intents and purposes, is fucking this deal up. Okay.
Anthony Joshua's allowing him to, though.
Jesus.
Okay,
listen to Al Heyman's background. He successfully made the top 4 or 5 boxing fights in history. The top 5. Okay? You don't do that just from rolling out of bed and being like, oh, I'm going to promote today. You do that because you're a great promoter and / a great advisor. Okay?
Right.
Eddie Hearn's new in the game. He's fucking it up, man. We show him the 50 million. We show him we got 50 million, so we're credible. The 50 million's credible. Okay, we do that. Then he goes and says, you know what? We want it in the UK. Then Deontay Wilder says, you know what? We'll have it in the UK. Just do a 40-60 split. I'll take 40. The shit end of the stick. Eddie Hearn says it's not about money. Fuck.
Fraud.
Okay. But there's one thing I gotta say. The reason why Anthony Joshua
shit.
There's one thing that Dana White said. I saw it on I think it was Boxing Clinic's channel. Dana White said that Anthony Joshua said that he's never leaving Eddie Hearn. That's what Dana White said. Dana White said Anthony Joshua said that he's never leaving Eddie Hearn.
I'm telling you, they doing some weirdo stuff, bro. Y'all don't believe me, man. I'm telling you, Eddie Hearn and AJ don't want to leave his boyfriend.
Man, that shit is hashtag get out.
Oh man, literally the movie.
Nigga, in real life though, yeah, that's exactly.
Hey, y'all, I'm back, y'all.
Corey.
Hey, thank God for Tyson Fury and Daniel Dubois out of the UK, real dudes who ain't act like no coward like this punk.
There's only one Tyson Fury. Let's go.
Dana White said that Anthony Joshua said that he has no plans of leaving Eddie Hearn ever.
Hey man, I think Anthony Joshua has a real. I think Anthony Joshua has a really, really big loyalty thing. And I mean, hey man, I think Anthony Joshua, you know, we're all judging Anthony Joshua on what his promoter's doing. You know what I mean? My personal opinion. I think Anthony Joshua is a laid back guy. I don't think he wanted to be a billionaire one day. My personal opinion is I don't think Anthony Joshua is a bitch per se. I just think Eddie Hearn is doing bitch type shit per se.
Nah, Corey, you gotta call. Go ahead, Black.
He's a hoe getting pimped. That's the difference.
Yeah. And Anthony Johnson said he wanted to be a billionaire. You're not going to become a billionaire by having a promoter. Anthony Johnson has a big enough name in the UK right now where he can promote himself. But he's a bitch. He is. He's a fuck. Hey, I have been cussing. I got it going on this faggot, man. I can't take anything, but I can't hold back on this dude. This dude is a punk, man. I can't believe this dude has 3 belts. To act like such a fucking coward, man. This dude is scared to death of Wilder, man. I'm telling you, this dude soils his pants, wears a fucking diaper when it comes to Deontay Wilder. It makes no sense for Anthony Johnson to be afraid of this dude, man. Anthony Johnson is absolutely terrified of Wilder. And, you know, it didn't help that all these people have been coming out telling him to stay away from Wilder. I do think that it was a possibility that Anthony Johnson was thinking about fighting him. I do believe that he's been hearing everybody tell him to stay away. And I believe that Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn talked to him behind the scenes and convinced him that if he fights Wilder now, that Wilder going to knock him out. I'm telling you, man.
And you know what, man? I've been one of those guys. I've been Mr. Nice Guy, man. You know what? I'm going to give Eddie Hearn the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give Anthony Joshua the benefit of the doubt, man. But at the end of the day, there's always been that one saying, enough is a fucking enough. All right? Now, Eddie Hearn is starting to do some fuck boy shit, and he has bitch ways. I'm being honest with you guys, man. All right? I tried to hold back this whole time with all the negotiations, all right? Corey Lee has tried to see both sides, and both sides are leading to one and one only issue.
Get him.
And his name is Eddie Hearn, okay? If we can get through him, go ahead, man.
Think about this. This is how fucked up Eddie Hearn is. Eddie Hearn promised Kell Brook that he'd get the Amir Khan fight. Look at the shit what happened when Kell Brook got in the ring with Amir Khan after his bullshit fight that he had with Phil LaGreco. And he had the security blocking him for getting him a step, preventing him from getting in Amir Khan.
I saw you guys know I was gonna say real quick. I saw O'Hara Davis. He has a YouTube channel, yeah. You know the boxer O'Hara Davis, the guy that got knocked out by what's his name? Yeah, Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
He has a channel, yeah, and he was talking about promoters and all that stuff and how they work and how they are from a professional boxer standpoint. And he was saying that in terms of boxers, or in terms of promoters caring about the fighters, no. And for the most part, it's more so how much money that they can milk out of you. Like the moment you start messing up and start losing and start becoming less of value, they throw you away like trash, bro. That's pretty much it for the most part. And he was defending that Floyd Mayweather did what he did to Ishe Smith, and he said Ishe Smith should have known. But I just want to put that out there. Continue, Cali, though. Going on Anthony Johnson.
No, I'm just saying. I know, Corey, you believe in Kell Brook, but if you don't believe, I'm telling you, he's sacrificing Kell Brook, man, to Jared Heard, man. I'm telling you, He's sacrificing him, man. I know you don't believe it, but he don't give a fuck about Kell Brook anymore.
Kell Brook's damaged goods. He's already lost twice in a row. And those are big losses. This man broke his eyes twice, man.
Hey, Suleiman, hold it down in the chats today, all right? We're going to let you hold it down in the chats. Suleiman in the chat, y'all, he says Manuel Charr should be elevated to super champion so he can unify against Deontay Wilder. We're going to leave you in the chats, all right? You handle that chat today, okay? We're going to leave you specifically in the chat. Handle that in the chat, all right? Y'all, go ahead and holler at Suleiman about Manuel Charr. But back to the real news we want to talk about, all right? Anthony Johnson and Deontay Wilder, it's just getting out of hand, man. And I mean, Eddie Hearn is one of those type of promoters, y'all, where he cannot be trusted. It's been time and time again. He's contradicted the hell out of himself. All right. He's done it time and time again. When is enough, you guys? When is enough? I mean, when do we say the hell with Eddie Hearn, man? I mean, when does Anthony Johnson say the hell with Eddie Hearn? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. At Corey Lee's Boxing, if you want us to read it out. Let it rip, one of you guys.
Corey, let me say this, Corey. First thing, all promoters fucking suck. All of them. They all fucking lie. So let me just go into get this myth that people in America only hate Eddie Hearn. No, we don't like any of them motherfuckers. None of them. We don't like any one of them.
Hey, so there's no good promoters? What about, is Schaefer a good promoter or no? Nah,
Schaefer did some fuck shit before, man. So don't get that for real. He's done some fuck shit. I'll light you on that a little bit later. But yeah, he's done some fuck shit. They all, bro, man, I'm just trying to tell you, man, the whole idea of being a promoter is to do fuck shit. For real. So the best promoter you can be is
the wrong era to be a promoter.
Yeah, promoters don't give a fuck about fighters, man. Their job is to milk as much money out of a fighter as possible, man. Like Bob M. You see what Bob M. You guys know what Bob M's doing right now? Bob M. is saying none of his fighters is going to fight on any other platform. Everybody has to come to ESPN. You hear that?
Underrated Darkness says again, he says at Corley Boxing, again, 50 million bag. 50-50 split. Come on. Listen, Underrated Darkness, we're going to agree to disagree on this subject, man. I don't think, I'm being honest, man. I'm being a realist, right? At this point, I'm being a realist. I don't think that Deontay Wilder gets 50%. I mean, I'm just being honest. I mean, it's looking like they want to fight in the UK. He's definitely not getting 50% in the UK. I mean,
he's after 40.
I'm just explaining to what Dark Horseman said, 50-50 split. He's saying 50-50 split. That's
no, it was going to be 50-50. The fight was here in America. The fight was going to be 50-50, but it was only after the fight made over $100 million. Anything under $100 million, Anthony Joshua would have got his guaranteed 50, and then Wilder would have got the rest. So if it only made $90 million, Anthony Joshua would get 50, and Wilder only gets 40. If it makes $2, Anthony Joshua gets 50. If it makes $0, Anthony Joshua still gets $50 million. Who the fuck would turn down that kind of deal? Except a complete idiot who rides a short yellow bus with the fucking helmet on his head and licks the window.
Hey y'all, what did
Yeah, I don't know why he got that message deleted.
Why
I was looking at that.
Why
hey Ronald, yeah.
What?
You know,
go ahead. Yo. Go ahead, Black Horseman. What?
No, I was looking at that too. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with the message. You know, and he got timed out.
Y'all can't be doing that, yo. Sir, Ronald Finkler, shout out Ronald Finkler. We can't be doing that in here, yo.
It's okay if they have an opinion, but as long as they're not being disrespectful to the.
He says at Corley Boxing. He says Joshua ducking Wilder, White ducking Ortiz. He got timed out for that, Callie.
Yeah, y'all gotta relax. You don't want to get them wrenches taken.
The situation that Triple G's in is similar to the situation that Dylan White's in. Take a shit pay against Pulev, or fight someone dangerous in Charlo.
Like, hey, sorry about that, Philip Carl Roberts. Philip Carl Roberts, sorry about that. And
oh no, he just came in. No, I told him to come to the live stream. Philip Carl Roberts. I told him to come here.
He just got timed out.
Yeah, but hold on, Kelly.
Tell him, don't time him out. Don't time him out. I definitely want.
He just got timed out for saying a social media $50 million offer that has no contract in place is pure PR stunt. He got timed out.
Corey, tell them dude don't time him out. I told him to come here because I want to say something.
So we gotta lay the structure down. You know what I mean? Everything that is anti, you know what I'm saying, Wilder or is pro Hearn or pro Joshua doesn't necessarily need to get timed out. It just depends. If it's a disrespect towards the host or the guest or the you know what I'm saying, the moderator, something like that, then yeah. But you know, let them give them opportunity to speak their piece. You know, back their shit up with facts. You know. And as long as they're not being disrespectful with it, it's not really no big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
you know, when he come back in, y'all let him have his shine. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I'm sorry about that. Hey, look, and one play 5. I'm sorry about that. And Philip Carl Roberts. I'm sorry about that, man. You know, like I said, I hope y'all join back. We didn't.
Yeah, tell Philip Carl Roberts, tell him to come back if he's still watching. Because I told him to come over, y'all. I didn't know you guys were gonna come out here and get him right away because. Yeah, because he's been on my channel saying some crazy shit, and I just want because I've showed him so he's one of those guys. I want him because I want Dr. Blick to Dr. Blick.
Oh no, Ronald Finkley. Like, what did he say? Did he say something to you? I didn't see Ronald Finkley. I'm lost. I mean, because what I see, he didn't say nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't see anything on the stance of him be getting blocked. I mean, him getting timed out. I mean,
you good, Ronald? It's just
yeah,
I mean
good, Ronald.
that one was
saying,
you know.
Yeah, he didn't. They wasn't coming off. I mean, they was not coming off at all, Ronald. You good though, but like I said, they wasn't coming off. I mean, from what all I see is 2 comments. The 2 comments that I see, man, I've seen so much. That's not even bad, really. I've seen, way worse. Trust, way worse. We had way worse 2 days ago.
Right. But 95% of the time, Ronald, you be on point. So don't trip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't trip on that shit, Ronald. Ronald, don't trip on that shit, dog. Oh, Don Banks says he a troll. All right, well, like I said, man, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. They gonna all come out at the end of the day, man. Like I said. And that's another thing too. Don Banks, he's in the chat. He been in here a lot. But cool. But Ronald Finkley and everybody. I know we getting to everybody in there. I said this early in the show, and Ronald Finkley and everybody else probably wasn't. You definitely weren't in here, Ronald Finkley. So I'm gonna give y'all guys a quick synopsis on what's going down. I did unblock all trolls that I did have blocked because I did have some guys email me personally and said that they got blocked for no reason. So I released all the blocks. So there will be some trolls that come in, okay? So that's why I had to read that. You know what I mean? I didn't know, you know what I mean? But he didn't say nothing per se wrong. But I'm just saying, they are coming back, you guys. They are coming back, all right? So you guys got to be on your shit. You got to be on your shit, all right? So,
Larissa Johnson said, Corey lets all trolls out of jail. Laughing my ass off.
Hey, man, they coming back.
Taking chances and shit.
Taking chances.
Corey, you should go ahead and just go to Sean Newton page and go on and block that motherfucker. Because I can tell you right now, go on and block that. He going to come on your page talking about, he going to say some shit that he like, stuff that he like to do to you. Sexually. I'm serious.
Sexual. Come on, yo.
Yeah, he will come.
Wait, what did he say?
Like that. Yeah, that motherfucker Sean Newton, he's fucking weirdo, man. He's a gay
no, yeah, that motherfucker's definitely in trouble. Yeah, definitely get him out of here if he comes in.
Yeah, watch out for all Sean Newtons and all types of guys. You know what I mean? All trolls. All right, if he's trolling, watch out.
You'll know his avatar thing stand out, man. He just some weird.
Smash that like, whatever you do right now. If you haven't, smash the living shit out of that like button, y'all. And if you haven't, please subscribe, y'all. Subscribe right now on the right-hand side, y'all. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, man.
No, Corey, when I mean he will make sexual advances at you, and I'm talking about uncomfortable shit. He will, bro. I promise you.
Yeah, underrated darkness says, okay, long the trolls is not being disrespected. Yeah, long as the trolls are being respectful, they're good. But when the trolls get disrespectful.
Sorry, that guy's what he gonna do is he gonna be cool with you, cool at first, then he gonna come in and
Philip Carl Roberts says I was blocked. Thumbs down. Carl Roberts, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm personally telling you my bad. Like I'm personally telling you my bad. You know what I mean? Like just give us a second chance, my brother. I know you ain't gonna walk out on the first go around. I mean, people fuck up every day. You know what I mean? Give a brother a chance. You know, go ahead in the chat, say what you gotta say.
I want to Carl Roberts.
I personally apologize for that. And like I said, hey, Carl Roberts, it was one of those type of deals. We just let all the trolls loose. I had over 50 trolls blocked. You know, upwards of at least 30 trolls blocked, and they're off now. Okay, they're out of hiding and they're back. Maybe they thought you were a troll. It was a miscommunication. I'm sorry, man. I hope you accept my apology. But moving forward, man, I love the whole chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, and shout out to my wrench gang, man. You know, man, you guys are really doing your guys' thing, man. So shout out to that, man. So with that being said, man, so you know, it's so Eddie Hearn right now, for all intents and purposes, Cali and boxing Black Horseman, is Eddie Hearn the the sole motivator of this fight not happening right now?
No, Anthony Joshua is going to. No,
I mean, he is, but Joshua's allowing this man to control his fucking destiny, man, and it's sad, bro. It's disgusting. I want to throw up, man. I'm mute. Shit.
Oh, what happened?
I'm saying I was about to throw up, so I said let me mute because I'm thinking about Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn relationship. Let me mute.
Go ahead. I'm like, this dude throwing up.
You know when you throw up in your mouth and shit, and you gotta pause. Let me mute, nigga.
Oh, go ahead, Callie. What's up, though? So yeah, man, and everybody in the chats right now, you guys, let me know what you guys think, man. I really want to know what you guys think at Corey Lee's Boxing, and let us know, man. Is Eddie Hearn the driving force of Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua fight not getting made right now, man? Because I talked to the CEO of Showtime Sports, and he said to look out for the fight in September, November-ish. They're still working out the date, they're still working out the particulars, but talks are going well. He said talks are going well. He said that, and that was just a week and a half ago, if that.
Hey, Corey, the whole goal was that what they're trying to do is they wanted to fight anybody but Wilder the entire time. Now, I think that Anthony Joshua was there at some point, but he's been convinced that he should be afraid of Deontay Wilder. So that's why he's acting like a little bitch that he is right now. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. So they're trying to work. They're trying to work. They're using Wilder right now as leverage to get Povetkin to not take the fight to purse bid. And with Povetkin's promoter is if he's just patient. I'm telling you this. Listen to me right now, Corey. If Povetkin's promoter, Rubinski, if he's patient, he can take this fight to purse bid and get that fight in Russia, and then we'll watch Anthony Joshua go ahead and vacate that WBA title because he's a bitch. And so I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen because he don't want to fight nobody. He don't want to fight outside the UK because he's afraid. It don't matter. Here's the funny thing about Anthony Joshua. I wish if you listen to this Anthony Joshua or Anthony Johnson or Ass Juice, a.k.a. Big Feminine, dude, it don't matter where you fight Wilder at. You get knocked out. It ain't going 12. This fight is not going 12. You know it. That's why you acting the way you are. You know this fight ain't going past 5. Because you don't shit on yourself.
Is Eddie Hearn scared right now? Is that what he's
Eddie Hearn is scared. Eddie Hearn's scared.
Why is Eddie Hearn scared too. Is he scared?
Because if Anthony Joshua gets knocked out, then Matchroom Boxing has nothing. They will fall apart.
Wow.
He's most of their revenue. Anthony Joshua is their revenue. And if he needs Anthony Joshua to try to get this DAZN deal, which is a piece of shit, the DAZN is not going to work here in America. I know some of you people in the UK don't want to hear that, but there's nothing to entice people to order the DAZN. $20 for 16 fights, no one's going to pay that. No one's going to pay $16 for 10 fights with no other content for us to watch on it. I'm just telling you this right now. Football is number 1 in America. The NBA is number 2. No, football is number 1. College football is number 2. NBA is number 3, but maybe number 1 very soon. Major League Baseball is 4. And all those sports make a lot of money. NHL is right after that.
Hey, let me read some of this shout out. Let me read some of
Go ahead.
Wow. But Messiah says, Cali or Corey, anyone know what they are offering Wilder as of today?
$12.5 million. Still, the same shit here.
That's all we know right now because
please tell me.
Yes, Cali's got to be right.
Hold on, I'm about to throw up again. Let me mute.
12.5, man.
Oh, this dude is too funny.
That's flat fee. which tells you that they don't want to make the fight.
Because he's saying 12.5 because, and I gotta back him on that, man. Because as of right now, you know, as of, and look, they fucking kicked him out, Black Horseman. Yo, next thing they can do, they gonna kick me out.
Who they kick out?
Cali, soon as he was saying that shit, dog.
Oh. Damn, I survived this time. I usually the one to get kicked.
This shit is too funny, yo.
I made the final cut.
but yeah, man, like Cali was saying, man, it is $12 million right now, you guys, because right now, you know, with that being said, that's the last known offer that Eddie Hearn has offered was $12.5 million. Cali, you got blocked. I mean, you got knocked off as soon as you started talking about Eddie Hearn's paper.
Boom, nigga.
Yeah, 12.5.
Hey, Cali, that's that elitist UK shit, man.
Yeah,
you motherfuckers want to have all the control.
No, Black. It's the I'm giving him an offer that I know he'll refuse because they don't want to fight.
And Miss Boxing Fanatic says Eddie is only going to make a ton of money if that fight is in the UK, not the US. The Odd Fella says they had Junior 5. Suleiman says all I know is welcome back, Dr. Blick. Did you get booted out or you had to run?
Huh?
You got booted out or you had to run? Because I didn't know.
I had to quickly sort something out. But
okay, you fine.
He had to run.
Sure. I'm making sure you had to. I was making sure it wasn't a technical error. But Suleiman says all I know for real, Eddie Hearn seems to have the most signed heavyweights. Carl Burrell says at Corley Boxing, yes, Eddie Germ is behind this fight not happening, but so is Anthony Johnson ass. Y'all fucked me up with the Johnson, man. But DJ Georgie Porgy, Pac versus Money took years, but Eddie doesn't get that amount of time. Unfair. UK says definitely Cali 100%. Coach Chris, what's up, bro? He says, bro, AJ and Wilder are not Mayweather and Pac, man. Oh, man. So, wow. So, the underrated dog says, at Corley Boxing, again, $50 million bag, 50-50 split. I thought that is going to be end of the year. The fight maybe month and a half. He says, hold on. He says to be end of the year, the fight maybe month and a half ago, but now 40%. Hey, that's what it's looking like, dog. Lowland Private says, I heard of his fans say it was wise to vacate. Shake my head. Sorry, y'all, but the shits are moving pretty fast. Cali, get them, preach. That's what D215 says. 100 Boxing UK says, and don't be surprised if Big Baby or Dillian White fight Povetkin for a vacant belt. I think White will pull out of Pulev fight if it's not in the UK. The Odd Fella, Big Femi, Big Femi 6'9". Oh man, so came to win. Says if AJ wanted to fight, the fight would have been made. Boss up, AJ, and fight that man. Yeah, but and Lowland says, but hey, we can watch snooker and curling. That's for the UK, yo. D215 says, damn, dropping fucking truth. You already know, dog. Miss Boxing Fanatic says, Eddie says that Wilder is a massive risk, but said AJ will knock him out in 3 rounds. Contradicts all of the time.
Real tough.
Yeah, man. So and then our fellas is Cali, you should make Big Femi check in when he can to the Oak. Wow, man. So what are you guys saying? So yeah, man. So underrated dog says
I told Cali that.
He says AJ get Hearn out. Damn, stand up to be a man. Yeah, man. Right now, what we're seeing right now, man, is we're pretty much seeing that Eddie Hearn's playing the back row, and that he's playing the back row, and that he's letting Eddie Hearn handle all his business transactions. My personal opinion, and for everybody in the UK, we got Dr. Blick right here. Dr. Blick, what are you personally hearing in the UK, man? How far, and let the fans know, how far are you from, Eddie Hearn or Matchroom Boxing's headquarters in the UK, man? How far are you physically from them?
Yo, me, I'm quite a distance because I'm from the same area that Joshua Bartsy's from, so South London.
Oh wow! Shout out South London! Wow.
So quite a distance away from where Anthony Joshua and people like that are. But I do know that I've got family that actually know him personally because my cousin knows his sister because she does his hair, and my cousin's trying to do boxing as well. So he's been known about Anthony Joshua and his past of him and the drugs and stuff. Rumor has it he still does it. That's what he says.
Who does drugs?
Anthony Joshua apparently, but I'm not sure.
He's
That's
on drugs.
Yeah, apparently he still does some stuff.
What drugs is he on? Weed or something?
Come on, man. Let us know everything, bro.
I don't know, possibly. I'm not sure if it's legit. It's just like my cousin just chatting and stuff because he knows about his past because he's from that area, Watford.
Dr. Blick, is he on the coke?
I don't know, possibly. He probably be weed or something like that, bro.
Yeah. So what are you hearing out there? What is the consensus saying right now? Does the fight get made? Are they saying that Team Wilder are being too, uncoherent, with the business deals? What are they saying in the UK, man? Come on, you are
saying that Eddie Hearn wants this fight to be done, like if it's gonna get done by this week, or they're gonna fight Povetkin. But I've been seeing a lot of things saying that he's already going to fight Povetkin anyways. A lot of rumors floating around that he's going to already fight Povetkin. I've been seeing that floating around a lot of places. So, in my eyes, I feel like the Povetkin fight is going to be the fight likely to happen next. Everywhere I look, in terms of pages, a lot talking about it. A lot of people are saying that he's going to fight Povetkin.
Philip Carl Roberts says 12.5 million is 6 times more than Wilder has ever made from a fight.
That's irrelevant, man.
I mean, look, I know Philip Roberts. I know you trying to say some crazy shit, but just let Philip Roberts talk. He can voice his opinion. We're not gonna block people for saying shit like that. But what we're saying is, Philip Roberts, this is a $100 million fight for all intents and purposes. You know. And Philip, what you're saying is you're cool with Deontay Wilder just getting $12 million on a $100 million fight? That's how little you think of Deontay Wilder?
After he offered Anthony Joshua $50 million up front.
After his team had $50 million in the bag, his representatives have $50 million. You think he should take $12 million? You think that's cool? Since you're new to the show and all. Since I apologize and all, you think that's cool? You know that's not cool, my brother. You know that's not cool. You already know. I don't know why you said it.
The bad question is,
Callie, you still there, man?
I
know how Callie gets on his girl. You know what I mean? I know how he gets on.
The bad question is,
be quiet, his girl
his girl on him and shit. You know,
like, do you feel like Deontay Wilder deserves a less percentage than Joseph Parker? Like, that's the bigger question. Yeah, if you're talking about popularity, if you're talking about who has the better resume, I feel like Wilder beats Joseph Parker in both boxes. So if he does, then why is he getting a flat fee of $12 million?
Shout out Ronald Finkley, man. I hear you, my brother. We're gonna take it easy on all trolls tonight, all right? You know what I mean? If they come out their mouth disrespectful, we got something for them. I got so much Blue Gang in there, man. Shout out to the Blue Gang. I mean, you guys are definitely repping for the Wrench Gang. I mean, come on, man. I gotta show the Wrench Gang love, man. Shout out to all the Wrench Gang.
Y'all think we crippin' is all this blue up in here, man.
Hey, yo, so just don't get disrespectful. You can say some of the off-the-wall shit. Philip Carl Roberts talks again. He says, $1 a day over 50 million days is a $50 million deal. That's not what I'm saying, though.
Hey, Philip Roberts, listen to this, dude. See, when Wilder gave him and $50 million was real.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, and I'm gonna let Callie holler at you since he
knows this. Here's the thing. $50 million, bro, is a real offer, just like Eddie Hearn admitted. Eddie Hearn, motherfucker. So now you get to hear my voice live. Because now you can, I know you can hear what I'm saying. You can't just go back and listen to old shit, motherfucker. $50 million is a real offer, bitch. So I said, I know you like sucking on some Eddie Hearn dick and shit like that. So I'm gonna say that's the type of shit that a lot of y'all I'm fucking do. I'm gonna tell you this right now, dude. The $50 million is real. Let me say finish. The $50 million is real.
Oh my god.
Man, the $50 million is real, motherfucker. The $50 million is real. Eddie Hearn admitted it's real. That's why he said that Joshua needed to take a pay cut to fight in the UK. Now, also on top of that, so he could have made $50 million with the opportunity with American, let me say this, American pay-per-view sales to take that shit up to over $75 to $80 million to take home. So who's dummy? You're telling Wilder to take 12.5 when he's going to take a massive pay cut by going to the UK. 12.5 shit, he could have made way more than that. So, and you think that's good business? You think that's good business? It's only good business if you're someone like Eddie Hearn, who's been robbing Anthony Joshua for years, and he wants to continue to rob him because Anthony Joshua was a dummy who rode the short yellow bus and used to be in the and he used to sit in the corner and shit like that, sitting on his elbows and shit because he's stupid.
Hey, Ronald Finkley, this is way better than blocking a motherfucker or putting a motherfucker in timeout. A motherfucker just got to listen to Cali. That's your timeout right there, buddy.
Let her rip again, man. You know the facts, but I know that you can't get off of Eddie Hearn's nuts.
Philip Carl Roberts says if Wilder could fill his home stadium, I would.
Who gives a fuck about filling the stadium? Guess what, Philip? Hey, Philip, listen to this, dummy, you stupid motherfucker. Are you retarded? You making me to talk to you like this, huh? That's how you guys are, right, dummy? How you flow too, right? So, Anthony Joshua, 90,000 people in the stadium, dude, has a small-ass gate. Deontay Wilder can fight in Las Vegas, and with only 16,000 people at the fucking fight, and it's going to do 4 times more.
Suleiman asked for a wrench.
That's the way Philip Roberts is. He speaks in retarded.
All right, Suleiman, I'll give you this wrench, Suleiman. Suleiman, I'm counting on you to do the right thing, all right?
Do the right shit, Suleiman.
Suleiman, I know how you get, dude. I know how you get, so I'm giving you a wrench right now, but I know for all intents and purposes, I know how you get on the show, all right? So, hey, man, just like you want people to let you talk, if people don't agree with you, Suleiman, come on, Suleiman, come on now. I got a close eye on you when I give you this wrench too, Suleiman. I just want to let you know that.
Very Suleiman
has been wrenched, and he's been well-deserved of a wrench, but I got my eye on you, buddy. Go ahead, Callie. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that guy, though, like I said, he's still trying to go back and pull old shit. He's like, Wilder, we just heard Wilder recently said that the money's in America. Anthony Joshua, your hero, one of your heroes, Eddie Hearn's probably your biggest hero, but Anthony Joshua, at least number 2 or someone in the top 5, had said that. He said this. Joshua went on Stephen A. Smith's show and said that the money, that America is the mecca of boxing. America, not the UK, buddy. No disrespect to the UK. I understand that you love your countrymen and you love the UK. I can respect. I have nothing against that. But the money's here, bro. That's true. We're talking about facts here. This is reality world, not fantasy land world, where some of you retards who play darts and shit like that hang around that. I know you play darts. I know that's your favorite game, or you play cricket or one of them fucking sports that no one care about. Usually a lot of I think even a lot of black Brits don't even play a lot of those sports, man. I think one of my other subs is saying that a lot of the brothers don't play darts, so you probably not even a brother. But anyways, it don't really. But I'm just saying.
Let me be honest with you guys. Let me be completely honest with you guys. I'm gonna let Dr. Blick rip this well, man. Being that you're an AJ fan, what's his name? Philip. Is it Philip? Roberts. Is it Philip or is it Carl? What do you want to be called by? Philip? Is it Philip? Philip? All right, Philip. Listen, Philip.
Felicia. His name is Felicia.
Miss.
No disrespect,
Philip. Felicia. You said Felicia or Philip. Which one is it?
He's laughing about it. He's laughing about it.
Hey, look, man. Listen, man. Whoever you are, Philip, Felicia, whatever, man. If you're an AJ fan, man, hold on. Americans play gay rugby.
You fucked up.
You just fuck. Yeah.
I told you.
Get him out of here, y'all. Where Rich Gang at?
You just
detonated yourself. You just detonated yourself,
bro. You just got yourself blocked from my channel too with that shit, bro.
Hey, yo.
God damn.
Yo,
you was doing all right until you did that shit right there.
Ronald Finkley, you know. Now I feel what you was doing, Ronald Finkley. You know what I mean? How should I ever question you?
Right. We fuck with you, Ronald. We sorry, Ronald. Man. We didn't see what you thought.
Yeah, my bad. Hey, Ronald, I say my personal apologies about that fuckboy, okay? Because, hey, man, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. It came back to bite me in the ass, man. Wow. But yeah, man. Philip, Felicia, whatever your name is, man. You know, listen, man. You know, I understand you're an Anthony Joshua fan. That is fine to be an Anthony Joshua fan. What is not fine is to be calling Americans gay and all this shit. You don't need to go there. I know our verbal assault is getting out of hand. I understand that, you know, and guys like you can't handle it. So you resort to other moves, you know, to get you kicked out because that's exactly what you wanted to do, you know, but we gave you a long, slow death. And like Pusha T, man, we were just pulling back the layers, nigga.
Hey, look, Dr. Blick is vouch for this. Because a lot of those AJ fans that talk crazy, Dr. Blick can vouch for this. A lot of them are just casual fans and ones that go in there talking all this shit. And Dr. Blick, let Dr. Blick rip on this.
Go ahead, Dr. Blick, man. How you feeling about the situation, dog? Oh, hold on. Messiah says at Coily Boxing. Wilder said after he unified the heavyweight division, he thinking about controlling two divisions, heavyweight and cruiserweight. He says that is something no one has ever done. Hey, man, it's a possibility.
So no one goes down in weight unless that weight class is what they are originally. But heavyweight going down to cruiserweight, that's crazy. But
hey, Dr. Blick, man, let me get some of them ham sandwiches in the UK, man. What you eating on, dog? You ain't offer nobody nothing. How rude are you, man? No cup of tea or nothing. That's how you get down in the UK, dog.
Hey, what you eating, bro?
It's gonna be old and not even looking good, bro. Like this fight, if AJ carries on trying to quote unquote let it marinate.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Blick, though, I want to ask you, Dr. Blick. Am I right about that? Though most of those AJ fans that talk crazy, most of those dudes are trolls. I mean, not just trolls, but they're casual fans. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of them are casual fans. A lot of them are fans that are waiting for Tyson Fury to show that he can actually do something, and then they're probably gonna jump on Tyson Fury again. And some of them are just there because Tyson Fury has been inactive. Like he's the guy that people fell to. Like AJ pretty much got those belts given to him. Got some of Tyson Fury's fan base given to him too. So that's how it's been. That's how it's been for a while. Obviously, there are gonna be people that are legit like AJ because he's a good fighter, and he's been doing okay with how he's been progressing his career. But I don't understand why people are going overboard with UK money versus American money. Like let's be honest, like boxing is not even the number one sport in the UK. So I don't understand why people are trying to act like that's the mega of money in terms of making fights happen. Like there's only so much we can do, especially if you got pay-per-views that are like 20 pounds to 24 pounds at max. Like that's not even like that's like what's it like? That's like $30 if you want to convert it. That's not a lot.
Yeah, it's $30.
That's not a lot in terms of compared to what you guys get over there. So
man, we don't have anything under 50, man. There's no pay-per-view under 50.
Exactly. So if that's the case, then obviously like 1 million, like say if it's worth like 70 and 1 million people buy that's $70 million right there.
That's the way it's been. All the pay-per-views have been $70 and above lately, man. I can't remember the last $50 pay-per-view, to be honest with you. They've been $70 to $100. All of them.
So if AJ cares about the money, then he should go to America, take that 50 million. If you don't care about the money, then let Wilder take 40%. Like you can't bounce back and forth and which one you feel like because you cornered yourself. He's played himself.
AJ's dumb, man. Let me say this. No, so AJ's dumb because I'm gonna tell you this right now. The American media is ready to fall in love with him. That's what's sad. That's how stupid he is. Yeah. If Anthony Joshua were to beat Deontay Wilder, he would be completely accepted and put into Hollywood, and he would be a megastar here in America overnight. Because they want to love Anthony Joshua. They do. The American media wants to love him. He has no idea. That's how dumb this guy is. This guy has no idea how close he really is to being a megastar. Because he wants to become a megastar here. He gonna make all kinds of money because they ready to love him. They already a whole bunch of media members love him. Am I wrong, Black? You guys know Curry.
Who is you referring to, bro? My bad.
I said American media. They're already ready to fall in love with Anthony Joshua. He's too stupid to see it. He need to come fight Wilder. If he was to pull an upset, I don't think he will. But he was pull an upset. They ready to make this guy king.
I mean, we was talking about that shit yesterday, man. It was sad that one done.
Hello?
Hold on, I think he went off. No, so
I was gonna say if it was to win,
Black is back.
Okay, I was just gonna say like if Anthony Joshua was to win, beat Wilder, I don't think it would be an upset because I don't think it would be an upset. I feel like it would be more of an upset if Wilder beats Anthony.
It was unfortunate that one dummy had to fuck up Corey's video yesterday, but I said that yesterday, like if he was just to be bold enough to just take the fight out here on American soil and beat Wilder, he'll become a megastar. But he's too dumb enough to realize that shit. So no, I agree with you 100%.
Oh, shout out Ronald Finkley, yo. Shout out Ronald Finkley. It says his peace chat and panel. My cookout is lit. Damn, nigga, can I get a sandwich in the DMV area? Shit, I'm
get a
hungry.
Plate, nigga.
Damn, yo, send one to Texas, send one to Cali. Definitely send one to the UK. I mean, but shit, Dr. Blick eating a ham sandwich right now. He good. He good. Dr. Blick good right now, dog. He chowing down.
Mustard.
But yeah, the odd fella says yes, they paving the way for him on the yellow brick road to yellow word. But the 10-man lion AJ needs a heart and some balls. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. With that being said, man, with the Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder situation, that to pretty much wrap this subject up, what do you think's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks? Guys, I want to know you guys' personal opinion. Callie, you go first. I want to know you guys' personal opinion, man. You know what I mean? Where do we go now? And then there's a 2-week deadline. Let's be honest, man. There's a 2-week deadline. Do we see the fight happen in 2 weeks from now? And that goes for everybody in the chat. Do we see do we see the fight happening in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen? Go ahead, Callie, or boxing promotions. I mean, Black Horseman. Go ahead, man.
No doubt, man. I mean, shit. I mean, at this rate, man, I think that if Wilder even agrees to the 12.5 that he's throwing out, man, he's gonna just probably go lower than that because I agree with what Cali Enigma saying. While he up there, what I'm saying, dealing with his chick. What I'm saying. I think that it's at a point where they don't want the fight right now, and they're gonna end up probably taking that Povetkin fight, and it is what it is, man. And I think that it's gonna be the situation like I said before. With the with the Mayweather-Pacquiao situation. We want the fight now. The fans want the shit now, but they gonna fucking stall out. You know what I'm saying? Joshua's doing the Pacquiao shit. He's stalling the fight out. He's listening to his promoter, and it's gonna end up being where we're gonna have to wait a long ass fucking time to see the fight. And it's gonna end up being where Joshua's gonna get knocked the fuck out. Mark my words, on motherfucking 7:17 p.m. Central Time, May 30th. Goddamn it, 2018. That Joshua gonna get his ass knocked the fuck out by somebody else, and he gonna fuck around and try to come back screaming like a bitch who fucked up and trying to ask for her man back and shit. And he gonna try to come back begging Wilder for the fight, and Wilder gonna be like, nigga, I don't even need you at this point. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time he take the fight back, Wilder just gonna wipe him out then, but it's gonna probably be 2 or 3 years from now, some shit. You know what I mean? So I think that Joshua doesn't want the fight. He he's too loyal to Eddie Hearn, and he's too dumb enough right now to realize that he don't need Eddie Hearn, and he should just take this upfront money from Al Heyman, which will totally put him in a situation where he don't need Eddie Hearn at all, completely. You know what I'm saying? He can be independent, and Al Heyman can show him how the fuck this shit really go. You know what I mean? He can become a mega star out here in America. That way he ain't just fucking showing up just because a nigga sending him to come to these damn games and do these interviews. He can show up and actually fucking get a house here and actually go to these platforms, and he can actually become a star here. You know what I'm saying? And learn the business, American business, you know, but he's not ready for that yet, man. So it's sad, but at the end of the day, I don't think the fight is going to happen because I just think that he's too loyal to Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, and all of them. And it is what it is. So I think Wilder's already making other plans in his mind. Like he know who he gonna fight probably the next 3 fights because he figured Joshua's a bitch, and he already planning on going down to cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? Because he already know Joshua gonna get his ass probably knocked the fuck out by somebody else, and he gonna go after the belts from whoever got it at that point. So we'll see what happens, man. But that's my opinion on it.
Wow, man. Dr. Blick, do we see this fight happening in 2 weeks from now? There's a deadline right now. Do we see the fight happening in 2 weeks, man?
No, I think he's fighting Povetkin. Wilder probably gonna fight Dominic Brazil. I don't see the fight happen. I hope I'm wrong, but nah, I don't see it happening. I feel like he's fighting Povetkin in Russia.
Wow,
it's been going on for too long, man. They're being too difficult. They gotta change their stance if the fight's gonna happen, which they're not gonna do by the seams of things. Like you can't be in two different mindsets. Like they are. They're saying they don't care about money, so let Wilder have 40%. They say they care about money, then go to America for 50 million. You can't be on both sides. You got to pick one. And that's the issue that they created. They want to control everything and not be they're the ones being unrealistic. That's how it is, in my opinion.
Wow. Cali Enigma, you still there, buddy? Cali, you're on mute if you are. But yeah, man, my personal opinion is I'm gonna be optimistic. But it's only but so much optimistic you can have, man. And my personal opinion about the situation is, man, it's tough to say that the fight's gonna happen, because be it what it may, man, I'm not gonna say I'm looking at the devil in front of my eyes. But what do you call Eddie Hearn? Like a lying, deceiving, scummy, grimy, low down, dirty weasel. he's all of that, man, in one. So I mean, how do you trust a guy like that? My personal opinion, I don't, man. So as of right now, it's gonna be so hard for me to say this, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't think the fight gets made, man.
Sad.
Not right now, man. Not right now, man. It's fucked up, man. I know you guys don't want to hear me say that, man. I know you guys want to have faith in me and, faith in the show that, we're being optimistic, man. But it's just the facts are the facts, man. We're dealing with Eddie Hearn, man. I mean, he's only been a promoter for 3-4 years, man. I mean, let's be honest, man. He hasn't had a ton of experience. His biggest fight was Klitschko AJ, and hey, man, that did well, but hey, Mayweather versus McGregor did way better than that. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest. It might not have had as much fans, but I'm pretty sure if McGregor had to fight in UK with Mayweather, they would have more fans. I'm almost positive about that. But
McGregor's a big star than Anthony Joshua will ever be.
Cali Enigma's back. Shit, is that Cali? Hello?
No, but you're right about that, man. The live gate is what matters. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Cross size doesn't matter in boxing, but everybody knows it's all about the money. And I hate talking about money, but these casual fans, man, from the UK have got us to start talking about the money stuff that we used to really never do. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, though. It's all about the live gate. We know that the Las Vegas, because let's look at it from this standpoint. Which is smarter? Is it smarter to have a whole bunch of people?
Shout out Weed Degree. He said, "I am free." Remember Black Horseman? I got him. He's back.
Yeah. Hey, remember this though?
Welcome to the free world, my nigga.
Hey, Corey, let me say this though. Is it smarter to have 90,000 fans, or is it smarter to have 16,000 fans with high demand, where the seats are running out quicker, where you can charge more? I just want to know.
I'd rather have more money. So I'd rather have, like I said, it's probably better for the fans to, to say that they were there. But like a lot of other people said, man, when you're in an 80,000 plus, soccer stadium, Dr. Blick, this is where you come in, man. Have you been to a soccer stadium fight? Dr. Blick going once. Dr. Blick going twice.
Eating that barbecue.
He's out of there. but yeah, I'm gonna say from my own, from what I've heard from countless other people, man. My personal opinion is that no, you cannot see at an 80, 90, at a 50, 40, 30,000 plus seat arena. It's hard to see the fucking ring. How big do you think the ring is, and how big do you think the fighter is? I mean, how big do you think a Floyd Mayweather is? I mean, let's be honest, man. What's another big star out there? Canelo Alvarez, if he were to come to the UK. You know how small this dude would be?
Yeah,
on the fucking screen. I mean, I
know a lot of people that have been in that situation. Yeah, that have gone to fights in like big arenas like that.
Oh, I thought Dr. Blick was talking to somebody else.
No, I'm talking to you guys. But I gotta say that the angle's terrible. You're mostly staring at the screen. You're too high up. You're too far away from the arena. Like, there's a lot of cons to 90,000 seats because, like, yeah, it does look good, but look how far away you are from the arena. And obviously, the further away you are, the cheaper the tickets are gonna be. If you know what I mean. So that's pretty much it. What I gotta say about that. But
so, do you think that's what I'm saying? Well, my question was before you were eating your ham sandwich. Do you think, when there's an 80 or 90,000 plus arena, is the ticket even worth getting? You know what I mean? I'm being honest.
If I'm not sitting in a decent place, if I'm sitting like right at
how the hell do you get a decent place at 80,000 people screaming?
You don't, man. You don't.
No!
You gotta pay that extra
some seats
coin.
From hell, right?
You gotta pay that extra coin, but like I do see what you mean.
They're UK soccer stadium seats from hell.
No, but those seats are built to watch game, like you said, like football games. They ain't built to watch boxing fights. They ain't meant to watch boxing fights.
Yo, Suleiman, if I see you put Manuel Charles one more time in the fucking comment section.
God damn.
Damn, Suleiman. The hell are you doing, dude?
Out the game.
Is Suleiman on the Rich Gang? I thought I gave him one. I mean, you must. I don't know.
Shit. The Rich was like, nigga, are you serious?
Didn't I give him a wrench though, y'all?
The wrench was like, nigga, no, I'm good.
We're going to get back to you with the wrench, Suleiman. I don't know how you lost your wrench. We're going to get you another one, man. Kassam says wrench slap.
he owed a wrench child support now.
I don't know what happened to your wrench, dude, but you got to go find your wrench, Suleiman. But yeah, Dr. Blick, Callie, y'all still there, man? So, I mean, like I said, to answer your question, Callie, yeah, that's what I think it is, man. I think it's the 30,000 seat arena, man. The 50, the 30, and I think what do y'all think the cutoff is for enjoying a good fight that you can see? What do you guys think?
15.
I'm thinking 15 at the max, man. That's pushing it.
That's 15. See, 15, 13 is really better.
So enjoy. So what I'm telling the fans is how big, or how much, how big of a stadium is too much. You know what I mean? Like, my personal opinion is I think 15,000, a 15,000 seat arena is tops for me to enjoy.
Corey, we said boxing is meant for. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, since they're dealing with like football stadiums, like those stadiums on average in games, they get like 45,000 people there. So like if you're looking at it like that, they're not made for boxing. They're just doing that just to mask how good the numbers are. It's just a tactic to make the numbers look better than they actually are.
Yo, Kassam says 80,000 is way too much. If you're the 80,000 person in the fucking nosebleed, What the fuck do you see? What do you see, dude? What are you looking at?
The same thing I'm looking at home, a screen.
Fucking jump.
The same thing I'm looking at home, a screen.
This dude's got a beer and he's lit. That's the only thing I can think of.
Hey, Corey, here's the thing, though. We see stadiums like that in college football every weekend, man. Whether it's Michigan, whether it's Texas A&M, Texas, whether it's any of the SEC schools, the ACC schools, the Big Ten schools, where there's 100,000, 90,000, 80,000 people.
But I mean, that's a football team. That's not two people.
I know.
That's
two
true.
people.
That's the same. No,
I mean, the football, when you're watching a football team, pretty much the whole football team, it like moves. Like, you know, you ever see fish in like an aquarium and they like move with each other? That's how the football game goes. Like they move, they're trying to trace one person. You'll see everybody chasing that one person. You're like, oh shit, I'm in the nosebleeds, but he has the ball because everybody's chasing him.
When you're in the nosebleeds for football, you can still see in the
That's
nosebleeds.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing though, like in the reasons like that, you gotta keep in mind that you're all like, not only is the space that they use it a lot bigger, a ring is kind of small when you compare it to like a football stadium or a soccer stadium. Like the area that you're moving in is way bigger. Like it's way bigger. Like a boxing ring compared to that is really small. And you're looking at two people as well. And look how fast they're throwing them punches. You're hardly gonna see shit.
Right?
Yeah, but like I said, man, my personal opinion is, I mean, wins enough, man.
But have you been to the Redskins Stadium?
Yeah, I've been to the Redskins Stadium, and I've been to
Ravens?
the Washington Wizards arena, and I've been.
No, I'm just saying from the Redskins though. When you sit up high though, that motherfucker's high, right?
Yeah.
Right, sir.
But when I was how much does the Washington Wizards arena hold? I was sitting low as shit on that
probably
game.
About 20,000, something like that.
It was when Blake Griffin and Chris Paul was on the same team. That's when I went there. But Chris Paul, Blake Griffin dunked, dude, and just to see this dude in person, dude, this dude is fucking huge. I mean, this dude is huge, Blake Griffin. And from what I'm hearing, Anthony Joshua's almost probably about the same size as Blake Griffin.
Yeah, he's actually bigger because
Blake Griffin like what, 6'9"?
I think he's about 6'10". Yeah, I think he's a little bit bigger.
6'10" and 250
pounds. No, Callie. I think Blake Griffin might got Anthony Joshua, man. He's
taller. He's taller, but he's not bigger, man. When you go to the same
Blake
weight.
Griffin's a big dude. I'm being honest, dog.
No, I'm saying Blake Griffin is
big. On Blake Griffin, dog. That dude's huge.
Oh, Corey, I'm not arguing. He's fucking massive, dude. But he's 4 inches taller than Anthony Joshua. What I'm saying is they're the same weight. It's just that but Anthony Joshua's 4 inches shorter. That's the only difference.
Oh,
they're basically the same size. No, Blake Griffin's a big motherfucker, bro. Blake Griffin's a big dude. You
seen him in person?
I've seen him in person. He's a big dude.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I've seen Dwight Howard in person too. That's another big ass dude, bro.
Yeah, I seen that dude dunk, man. He dunked at the Washington Wizards game. I was like, God damn, he didn't even jump. Like, I feel like he doesn't have to jump really. Like that's how, and it's like he's so like a surreal big dude. Like you know how you think you big, like you might be 215, 220, and then you see this dude and you're like, how? Like, how do you like?
The fuck? They still make niggas like this?
I'm like, yo, like that's how we doing it now. Like that's what they've been talking about. Okay, all right. Now I see why you got drafted and you're one of the best players without a jump shot. Now I see why. You a big ass dude. Okay. All right, now I got you.
I've seen him before, but I was in the nosebleed seats when I seen Blake Griffin, so I wasn't really up close to be able to see how big he is.
Hey, but you guys ever heard of a baseball player named Joey Votto? He used to play for the Cincinnati Reds. Man, I met him because my first cousin's his mother's actually first cousin with Dusty Baker. So I got a chance to go to the game, and I was at the San Francisco Giants game, so we sat right behind the plate, right behind the motherfucking plate too, man. And with all the other baseball families and shit like that, right? Okay, so those tickets right there, I think they go for something like $5,000 or something like that a game, some shit like that. Anyways, though, I got them for free, thank God, because I ain't could afford no shit like that. But let me just say this. Though. So after the game, we got to go into the locker room, and I got a chance to meet Joey Votto, man. That motherfucker, man, was 6'1", 245 pounds, bro. All swole up muscle. I said, God damn, that's a big. I was thinking, I said, I forgot to remember this is Major League Baseball. I thought he played linebacker for a minute. I was like, man, this motherfucker's big.
Who is Joey Votto?
Joey Votto. He plays baseball for the Cincinnati Reds, man. He's actually from Canada. He's a Canadian baseball player. Look him up. He hits a lot of home runs, man. Been injured a lot.
He a big dude.
Big ass dude, bro. Big ass dude. Mark McGuire, another big motherfucker, man. 6'5", 275 pounds, bro.
How much?
6'5", 275 pounds.
Come on, yo.
Oh, he was on roids, bro. He was on roids.
That's crazy. Yeah, he was.
Damn. But yeah, man, back to boxing, man. My personal opinion about the whole shit, man, is, I just can't wait to see the fight, man. But my personal opinion, I don't think the fight gets made in that time period, in a 2-week time period. But I'm optimistic. I hope it does get made. And like I said, man, we're gonna be here still dropping jewels. I don't give a fuck if I'm at work, dog. If I hear that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder gets made, I'm gonna kindly ask my boss, it's an emergency. Can I go home? Can I go?
Hey, Corey,
I will be going live, dog.
Here's the thing. If Joshua fights Povetkin next and gets stretched, he's gonna want to kill himself for not taking that $50 million.
He's gonna be
He's
begging.
not worth $50 million anymore. Go ahead, Black.
That's what I'm telling you, man. He gonna get his ass stretched by either Povetkin or somebody else, and it's gonna be like how Pacquiao be begging for that motherfucking fight. You know what I mean? With Wilder, he gonna be begging for that shit, and Wilder gonna probably just stall his ass out. Let him suffer for a little bit, let him go broke, and and then go
50-50 no Black. It ain't gonna be 50-50 no more either.
Hell nah. I mean, it wasn't 50-50. It's not even. I mean, at this point, Wilder is clearly the A side, man. I mean, it's just like he's more known. He's definitely more known in America, and he's known in the UK. Wilder, no motherfuckers don't even know who Joshua is in America. You know what I mean? Like you say, when motherfuckers calling him Anthony Johnson now, you know what I mean? It's just like this is just proof that motherfuckers don't even know who this dude is. Yeah, you known in the UK, but that don't make you a mega star. You know what I'm saying? To be, champion of the world, you got to come over here and beat Wilder, man, so that people can really know who the fuck you about. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, that's the dude that beat Wilder. You know what I mean? Who was Wilder? Oh, Wilder been at the White House. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He's the WBC champion, all of this shit. So it's like, you got to be Wilder, man, if you want to be that mega star and be able to demand them type of A-side paydays, Till then, nigga, get the fuck out of here and get your ass knocked out in the UK. Get knocked out like your father used to, like they say on Friday.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. But with that being said, man, I want to touch on what's going on, Thompson and Will Magic, man. What's going on, you guys, man? And Money, man. We got everybody up in here, man. Shout out to everybody. Felix Nunez, Kasam, Young what is that? Xanax? We got Young Xanax in the building. Stay off those Xanax, buddy.
Young Zanny.
Yo, Corey, Alexander says at Corley Boxing. What if your boss sees this video? We keeping my whole name under wraps. None of my coworkers know I do YouTube or any of that shit, dog. So I'm just like, I just go to work. I'm just like a regular person, dog. And then when I come home, I blow up.
He ain't gonna need his job in a month or two, trust.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like I just take it up. I pretty much eat shit all day at work. You know what I mean? I get muddy, I get dirty. I'm a heavy machine operator. So this shit, it was raining that day, dog. I sent a Black Horseman a video, man, and shit was just piles of rain, dog.
Man, it looked like a whole different season the way that rain was coming down.
Hey, did we talk about Triple G in the conundrum that he's in right now? Did we get into that? Or did I miss that?
What'd you say?
About Triple G and the conundrum that he's in right now. Did you guys get into that already?
Oh yeah, man, we got into it, man. But we can definitely hit that joint up on the way out, man. Go ahead and hit that joint up there, man. If you guys in here about what we were saying about Triple G in the beginning of the video, man, we'll touch on it to bring you up to date, man. Pretty much, Canelo and Triple G right now, they're having a debacle. A lot of the hardcore fans say that Canelo doesn't need Triple G right now. Canelo is in a position right now where he does not need Triple G, and rightfully so. It's one of those type of deals where Triple G may get this shitty end of the stick. But I want to see what's gonna happen. And like I said, man, what do you think's gonna happen, Callie? And where do you want to see it go from here on out?
My hope is that Triple G have to fight Sergey Derevchenko next. And then if he decides to keep pushing this whole line where he's trying to duck Sergey Derevchenko, if he gets stripped of the IBF, then he needs to fight Jamal Charlo. I want him to fight both of them. That's what I really want.
And that's another thing. Young Xanax brought up a good point. He brought up an awesome point. That's the point we didn't bring up earlier. Dr. Blick and Black Horseman. He said young Xanax says Canelo on steroids. Leave him suspended. Do you guys think that the fans are gonna perceive Canelo as this bright hair, red, bushy hair, clean cut character? Or is that that suspension gonna hinder his money?
No.
If you're Mexican, you're gonna fuck with him still.
Wow.
Hey, I didn't talk to dudes out here, man.
Wow.
Yeah, Canelo's still making that bit good though.
What?
Hey, I'm in California, man. We got tons of Mexicans here, man. I'm telling you right now, Canelo, just as big of a star he was before he got popped as he was after. Motherfuckers still hate. A lot of people don't even like Triple G. There's some who like Triple G, but the vast majority of them like Canelo. And I'm telling you this right now, and most of them dudes ain't riding for no motherfucking Triple G. Triple G gonna have to go ahead.
Triple G is alone.
Triple G a fraud, man.
He's alone, buddy.
Yeah, but I mean, like I was saying, man. I mean, I want to ask you guys, man. I want to ask everybody in the chat. Right now, I want to ask everybody in the chat right now. Where does Canelo Alvarez? Where does Triple G and Canelo Alvarez go? Because from what I'm hearing, if y'all weren't here earlier, we pretty much said that Triple G, for all intents and purposes, if he does not fight Canelo fight next, he's gotta fight Charlo. He's gotta fight Charlo next.
Yep.
Hey, Carl, but here's the thing: he still has until August 9th to make a fight with Sergey Derevchenko. He's gonna get stripped of his IDF. So he's in a bad spot, bro. Real bad spot. He's really. I have no empathy for him. Anybody on this panel have empathy for Triple G right now? I just want to know.
Like the nigga on Friday. No.
No, hell no, man. The guy's a fraud. He's been fighting 154 pounders in his last 2 fights. Last 3 fights, should I say. The only legitimate middleweight he fought was Danny Jacobs in his last 3 fights. And even
he didn't get a pass for fighting a welterweight in Kell Brook. He fought a welterweight in Kell Brook.
Exactly.
Nah, he need to pass the belts aside because he's about to get stripped.
Yo, Martirosyan shouldn't even be in the ring when he fought him. Like, he shouldn't even be there. Like, why was that fight even allowed to be made? The guy was coming off a 2-year layoff, off a loss as well, and he gets in the ring to fight Triple G. That makes no sense.
On a short workout, he had like 2-3 weeks. He had like 3 weeks to prepare?
Exactly. And people like Demetrius Andre, he's actual mandatory, and in Devinchenko was there too, and he still didn't pick them. He fought Martirosyan.
Who is Vanes Martirosyan, anyways? I mean, do you guys know him per se? Is he a really good fighter?
He fought Eric way back.
I'm sorry, man.
He's a Lyft driver.
Yeah, but he lost to Jamel Charlo too in the past.
Who hasn't he lost to?
He's never had a belt. He's never been a world champion, and he fights and they bring him up to fight Triple G.
Like Floyd said, I don't know who you be. I don't know who you lost to.
I don't know. Did you guys know that he also said he was Triple G's world's biggest fan too, and his ex-sparring partner?
Oh shit! Triple G beat his biggest fan. Is that you telling me?
That's what I'm telling you, man. This type of
cruel and unusual punishment.
Then people get mad at me for shitting on Triple G, man. That's what I'm talking about with that bullshit. Triple G be on that bullshit, man.
He's a fraud. He's been a fraud for the longest time.
Fights an Armenian on Cinco de Mayo and claim this Mexican style shit.
You know why this is what this is
my show.
Fan told me. Well, Vanes Martirosyan, you guys know there's a huge Armenian population in Pasadena and Gardendale. I mean in Glendale, which is a true, but it's still Cinco de Mayo, not Armenian Day.
Confusion, nigga.
It's the birth of Mexico. It's Mexico's birthday, man. Come on. Like, but
Exactly.
that's the case. But he couldn't fight Circuit Devil. He couldn't fight Sergey Derevchenko though, but he could fight Vanes Monterossian. He couldn't fight Jamal Charlo because people was telling me. Matter of fact, Punch Quote, which from Triple H. I know you probably seen Triple H Punch Quote, who hates the LDBC anyway, by the way. But he said Jamal Charlo was going to fight him on short notice. I said, yeah, Ronnie Shields actually offered. Not only did he offer up Jamal Charlo, he offered up Erislandy Lara to fill in on Cinco de Mayo. I'll actually send that article. I'll post the article actually in the chat room right now to prove it, because that dude didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Triple H, who's a huge Anthony Joshua fan. I mean, that dude loves him so much. I'm worried about him. But anyways, to get on that point, get back on the point about Triple G, is that Triple G don't want to fight anybody who can have the potential to give him a tough fight. He don't want tough fights. He wants to fight warehouse workers and cab drivers. He wants to fight with plumbers, and he wants to fight teachers, and mayors and city councilmen and carpenters and painters. That's what Triple G wants to fight. Triple G has no intentions of ever actually fighting a real boxer or anybody in his weight class except for Canelo Alvarez, who's really essentially a 154 pounder. That's where he really belongs. And that's what Triple G wants. Triple G wants to pay that. He want to fight Canelo one more time, Rayona Murata, and then get out of there, man. He trying to get out of there. Triple G don't want to fight them dudes, man. He don't want no smoke whatsoever, man. And Triple G, he gets them and then like, oh yeah, no, he no guy, yeah, no, yeah, I want to fight that guy. Oh yeah. Oh, Jamal Charlo, no problem. Oh, yeah, I'll fight that guy. Yeah. Oh, no problem. Jamal Charlo, yeah, anytime. I'll fight anybody. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he's trying to block those fights. Trying to fight. Fuck Triple G, man. I've had enough of this dude, too. And I'm tired of the duckers in boxing, man. This coward shit. What the hell is wrong with boxing right now with all these pussy-ass boxers out here right now? I can't stand these dudes, man. I don't understand this. You get paid millions of dollars. Go fight the tough fighters. You get more money fighting tougher fights. I don't understand this. Long term, if you fight against these tougher dudes, people are going to give you credit. Thus, you will be in more demand. Thus, means more money. I don't see people can't see the concept of this.
Corey, you're muted.
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. I was talking, man. But yeah, wrapping this show up, y'all, man. I'm gonna definitely be going live tomorrow, y'all. I'm probably gonna be doing a morning live, because I'm gonna be probably off tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a morning live, and I'll be doing a evening live at 8 p.m., y'all. So I'll be doing a double whammer in overtime tomorrow. All right, it's my road to 1,000 subs. If you can share the video, man, please share the video, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, man, so I can raise up enough money to go, to some of these fights up north, where I live, man, and on the East Coast, man. Like I said, if you haven't checked them out, I did a Jared Hurd interview. I got to the MGM Grand with no credentials. Got a couple interviews in, man, trying to grind, trying to get that work, dog, and keep moving, dog, and it's the road to 1,000, dog, and it's the road to whatever else it leads me to, man. But closing thoughts, man. Cali Enigma, you got anything to say closing out, man?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna add this one thing, man. I heard there's a rumor that Jared Hurd, if he can get, he would like to get Kell Brook, in Maryland, dude.
Oh, I'm 24/7 coverage.
That's one of the rumors that I heard. So that'll be something else. He can get Kell Brook over in Maryland.
Because y'all know they do got that pavilion. Y'all know they do got that pavilion or something. It's called it's called where Adrian Broner fought in DC. I think it is. They were telling me that when I went to the MGM Grand. A lot of the boxing heads and a lot of the commentators, and I think some of the guys that's got like. Fred, Barbershop Conversation, was telling me, he was like, shout out to Fred from Barbershop Conversation too, man. He's been talking highly about me, man. Salute to that guy. It's a good guy. But he was pretty much saying that where Adrian Broner fought at, it was not at the MGM. It was at another place. I forgot what it's called. It's in DC. It's like the damn, I can't remember right off the top of my head, but that could be a potential fight, man, where he could fight that because Lamar Peterson fought there as well. Adrian
How many
Broner
does it hold there, bro?
Hey,
I think it holds about between 10 and 15, maybe no more than 12,000. I want to say because I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me, but I know it's a lot bigger than the MGM Grand. The MGM Grand Casino where Gary Russell versus Gary Russell fight, man. That was only on 2,700 people, dog. I was in the nosebleeds and was good.
Hey, Corey, in Maryland, Jimmy Town. You know, it'd be wise to maybe get Tank Davis, Gary Russell on that card. I mean, make it all Maryland.
That's another thing too, y'all. If y'all want to donate to the channel now, when I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, you can go to my Venmo. It's at Corey Lee's Boxing on Venmo or PayPal at Corey Lee's Boxing, man. But close it out, Callie.
Yeah, man. So I think if you're gonna do that, because I'm gonna make this real quick too. I said I think try to see if you can get Gary Russell on there. See if you can get Tank Davis on there. I'm just talking about trying to make it a Potomac theme of fighters on there, so you can actually have that damn thing packed out, man. If you can make it, you can get all those guys to work together, man. You could actually sell that bitch out with no problem, man. As for Triple G, I've had enough of him. Keith Thurman, I don't know where he is. I heard that he was in training camp, so that's been the rumor. He's in training camp working, and I know he's trying to get his wife. He's trying to get his wife. I'm trying to get her a citizenship here in the United States of America, so he has that crap going on. I'm just ready to see real dudes fight. Mikey Garcia, bro, you need to start calling out Errol Spence Jr. name, man. My boy Black Fight Fan said that you were offered to fight before, man. And you know what I'm saying? You know I was a fan of yours too, so man. You need to stop. If you're going to fight him, man. But here's the thing. Now that you called him out for like the third time, I'm pushing for that fight.
He said it was in December.
Yeah, I'm going to
3 weight classes in 1 year.
Yeah, I'm gonna push for that fight now. Since he want to keep running his mouth. Because, I mean, I'm going to tell you this. Behind the scenes, Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr.
I made a video about it today, dog.
Yeah, so did I, man. I gotta say, like before Callie continues real quick, I gotta say this, yeah. If Mikey Garcia pulled off the impossible, I don't care what no one says, that guy should be fight of the year.
Nah,
3 different weight classes in 1 year?
No, that'll be 5. No, I told y'all, if y'all want to listen to my video, I say, at the end of my video, I say, if Mikey Garcia beats anybody at welterweight, he'll be a 5-division world champion. That'll be unheard of, yo. Unheard of, man.
Pacquiao was 8, wasn't he?
Man, Pacquiao on some other shit.
Roided up, though.
I wish we could have tested.
I said earlier, nigga, if that nigga beat Spence, nigga, I'd be like, nigga, he changed his name to Mikey the Real Truth Garcia, nigga. For real.
If Mikey beat Spence, he should go to the Hall of Fame right away.
I don't know. He's 5 of the year. He's 5 of the decade for 3 different weight classes in 1 year. That's crazy.
And go up and beat Spence in his first fight.
No. He went up, then he went back down, and then he went up 2 weight classes.
Hey, and he becomes #1 pound for pound. That shit, there's no debate after that. Who's the #1 pound for pound after that?
Right.
Give
it up to him.
Errol Spence a big welterweight as well.
Yeah, he's gonna get one of the biggest. That he ain't. Well, let's keep on. He ain't beating Errol Spence anyway. He'll get the shit beat out of him.
I know.
You may get carried out in the body bag.
But we saying if you pull off the impossible, nigga, yeah, you got to get that nigga the crown.
I know
that's 99.9%. Like,
unlikely. We'd all be drunk too, man. So you know what I'm saying? So
that guy needs to stop.
I'll drink Coronas. I'll drink Coronas for a whole year straight.
Me too, bro. Hey, I don't even drink beer, man. If he do that, I'm drinking beer.
Right.
That's that. I'm saying it right now. I'm drinking beer right now. You guys vouch me. I would drink beer right on Corey Lee's show. Matter of fact, I would show my face drinking Corona. I would drink that shit. Matter of fact, me and Black, you do it. We'll be drinking beer together on Corey Lee's show and on UGC, man. Matter of fact, with Dr. Blick, I don't know if you want in it too, bro. You want to get on this?
Nah, I'm good, man.
He said, "Fuck that shit, dog."
How about you, Corey?
Yeah, no, Mikey Garcia actually pulled off the impossible, man.
Yeah.
If Mikey Garcia pulls off the impossible, you said what crazy things
we all be drinking
Callie
Coronas.
said you got to drink Coronas for a year straight and do lines, nigga.
The Lions fight. No, the Lions. I can't fuck with the Lions.
No, I added that shit. I'm joking, bro. I added that shit.
I'm like, damn, y'all niggas trying to get Mexican wasted, man.
Right. I'm just saying.
Are you in, Corey?
Hey, man, I'm in, man.
I don't know who you guys are rooting for.
Every time we go live, we gotta show our Coronas and shit if that nigga win.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man. So yeah, close it
yeah,
up
let's
though.
close
I
it
gotta
out, bro.
head
Hold
out,
on, let me
man.
say this real quick though. Would any of us be able to talk after that shit?
This
Would we be able
nigga
to
Callie
speak?
never wants to close the show.
This
dog,
nigga
every
is
time.
the
What you was saying, Callie?
eternal
No, I said, would any of us
streams.
be able to speak? I mean, we would be all being shocked. I'd be like, what the fuck did we just see?
I mean, yeah,
That'll be the
Be
biggest
history.
upset,
yeah.
man.
Well, let me
Hey
make
yo,
my closing comments.
if y'all do donate to Venmo, I'll see who I can be able to see who donates to Venmo, and I will shout you out on the next chat, man, or PayPal. If y'all donate, I will shout you out, man. I gotta show love to the people that donate. But go ahead, y'all.
Say this real quick, Lil Sim, man. Thanks for letting me in your platform, man. And Lil Sim, thanks, Corey, every time, man. And respect everybody on the panel.
No doubt, man. Hey, yeah, salute, man. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe to Corey Lee Boxing, man. Y'all smash the like button on the way out. As always, Corey Lee, appreciate you inviting me on your platform, man. Appreciate the moderators for holding it down. I think only one motherfucker got smacked today, right? I think one person got smacked. But for the most part, man, you know, Corey always cool. He allowed people to get their, you know, speak their piece or whatnot, but as long as they keep it respectful. But for the most part, man, we always keep it on just to the content and always keep it boxing. We ain't gonna even have to delete this video today, so it's a success, my nigga. So that's what's up, man. So salute to everybody, salute to all the mods, man. And I think we hit him with another banger, Corey.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, Dr. Blick's gone. But yeah, man, if you haven't, man, Dr. Blick, go ahead, man. I'll let you go ahead and do the last one for the panel. Go ahead, man. Dr. Blick, you there? Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yo, thanks for having me on the channel. Like, it's always a pleasure being on your channel and Junk. And I upload videos on Golden Gloves Boxing. So check that out. And it's always fun doing these discussions and talking about boxing. But yeah, that's me. Like, peace.
So hopefully, man, we can have everybody back on tomorrow at if everybody's free tomorrow at 8 p.m. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. That's gonna be my weekly show on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. But with that being said, man, I want to thank Cali Enigma. If you haven't, go subscribe to Cali Enigma right now, and if you haven't, go to subscribe to Dr. Blick right now. And a special shout out Black Horseman Promotions, man. Definitely go subscribe to that brother, man. All guys on here are positive. And you never know, man. One day we might have a woman on here, man. You know, we got to switch it up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we get a woman, you know, fan on here one day, man. But with that being said, man, this has been Corey Lee's Boxing Show, man. And you've just been hit with another banger. And until next time, y'all, peace.
Peace.
Later.
Gone.